Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back live. Welcome to my channel. If you are new, don't forget to give us a big old subscribe if you want. Give us a thumbs up and hit them notifications. Hit that bell for notifications. Click it again and get notified for all lives or all posts. Hey, Silas. Welcome in. Is it Silas? Hey, Anne-Marie. Hey, Sophie. Oh, my God. What, Bubby? Full moon because that patience is very. Ew, I touched a nutsack. Oh, that's what you want. You want to see what I'm eating. You don't want love. You want to see what I'm eating because you're a piglet. You're a fat piglet. Hey, Brittany Love. Hey, Elaine. Welcome in. What? Go lay down. No, Sage, go lay down. You definitely can't fit in my lap. Go lay down, peace. Bye-bye. Thank you. Thank you for coming. Bye-bye. All right. If you are watching a replay, not watching live, you might want to scroll fast forward just a little bit to get to the actual reads. Comment down below. That's how you get read. We don't read people unless you want to get read. Hey, Stacy, welcome in. Is that Dawson? Is that Dawson, right? Welcome back, Dawson. Hey, Don, welcome in. Hey, Sophie, welcome in. Also, I just ashed on my dog. I meant to ash in the ash tray. That's where you normally ash. This is a sage stick. We don't do no tobacco on this page. Sage stick for cleansing and clarifying. Cleansing and clarifying. It's sage. Was it Asher? No, it was Sage. Her and Sebastian, I can hear their teeth clicking together because they're biting each other, trying to get closer to me. Underneath my feet fighting. Can you hear them rumbling? All right, boys and girl. Sage, cut it out or you're going to go with Daddy. Yeah, I see you still. Cut it out. Ooh, ugly. I look like 9.5 months pregnant. Shit. Hey, Molly, welcome in. You didn't miss us. I did a 2-hour live on Facebook. I wasn't going to switch, but I was kind of curious. Thank you guys for the thumbs up. I see 3 of them so far. I was going to see the internet, because the internet looked like it was going okay. It wasn't great. It was going okay. And then now, hey, Courtney, you're on YouTube. Thank you for coming back. I'm hoping it was just Facebook that was restrictive, not the internet. But the internet sucks here. Courtney lives here. Ask her. The internet is shit here. If you're just like scrolling Facebook or whatever, hey, Denise, welcome in. If you're just scrolling Facebook or whatever, then it's okay. But for going live, it sucks ass. I can't even use my studio internet right now. Hey, Deb, welcome in. Hey, Anne-Marie, welcome back. Yeah, people think I'm lying, Courtney, for real, like legit think I'm lying that we have 2 providers for the whole town. All right. Oh, shit, I forgot to share on Facebook. Damn. Okay, give me a second. I'm going to share. Let me send a screenshot to Anne-Marie. Ooh, that's my face. Hell to no. Click at a clack, sucker. Screenshot. What the hell? Can you really? All right. Oh, I got to share. Nope, it's true, and they suck. I think Eric slows mine down. I shit you not. I was talking to my mom today, and I think he literally slows mine down because it's about the time I go live, and I'll get a really good live for about 10 or 15 minutes, and then internet goes through the floor. Who, Anne-Marie? Okay. What am I doing? I have no clue. Shit, we've been live for 5 minutes. I ain't done a damn thing. Sorry. If you're watching the replay, people are probably like, what the hell is this douchebag's videos about anyway? What is this douchebag's videos about? He comes on and just sits there and smokes and plays on his phone. Unfollow. Unsubscribe. Live with Joshua is live on YouTube. Yes, please. Copied from Facebook. I mean, copied from YouTube. No shit. No shit, Sherlock. Sucking the teeth. Share. Once we get people acclimated to coming over to YouTube, I won't have to share to Facebook, but just to let people know that we're over here. Some people don't like the transition. I do. Sorry, not sorry. I like YouTube better. It's so far superior than stupid Facebook. If YouTube glitches, it's probably my internet. If Facebook glitches, it's probably effing Facebook and or my shitty ass internet. You forgot to update to YouTube. All right, we're ready. Oh shit, what happened? And maybe it's hide on this channel. See, we're still learning YouTube as well. I don't know. She asking me questions I don't got the answers to. We'll just play it by ear. Son of a bitch. Oh, you bastard. Okay. God bless a frickin' America, you piece of shit. I mean, welcome back to my channel. Love and light, y'all. Love and light. My fingers aren't working. I can't tap. I'll give you the name tomorrow. It's about the same price as Spearman and more gigs. Shut up. Is AMA TechTel though? Because I have AMA TechTel. No, they're out of Amarillo. There's somebody from Spearman that comes here. PTCI won't come here anymore. You see my cute dog? That's Asher. He's naked today. He don't have his collar on. He looks kind of like a werewolf sitting like that. This is my baby. They wouldn't. They had to come in here. Hey, Nadia, welcome in. We are about to get into reads. Sorry, guys. I'm so distracted. All right. Yes, if you have any questions, just comment down below, guys. Comment down below. That's how it works. We don't read people that don't want to be read. I've got one sitting here staring at me. And she is gassy AF tonight. So if you see me gag or throw up, it ain't COVID. It's dog fart. It's a dog fart. That's what it is. Let's do some cussy cards. Let's get some fun going in here. Who wants a cussy card? Who wants a cussy card? These are just fun little in-your-face chords. Who wants a cussy card? Hashtag cussy card. Deb wants a cussy card. Eat your fucking vegetables. Eat some shit made by Mother Nature. So, Deb, what this actually means for me is just kind of grounding yourself, okay? Not allowing those negative forces or negative type energies to affect you in such a way. Really trust yourself and your own intuition for decisions that need to be made moving forward. Okay, don't second guess yourself. Don't second guess yourself, because then you're going to end up making the not wrong decision, but maybe not the best possible decision, if that makes sense. So just ground yourself, get back to nature, maybe eat a little healthier, do things for you, do things you like doing. All right, Sophie does. Sophie wants a cussy card. Sophie. All right, you're going through some shit, girl. Going through some shit. Everyone has their turn. Welcome to yours. Gather your tired ass up and handle it. Literally what this card means is if you are going through some shit in your life, some bad things may be happening, one thing after another. It may seem like the end of the road, but at the end of the day, handle it because you can. We're not given anything that we cannot handle. Absolutely given nothing that we cannot handle. So in other words, this is not the end of your story. It's just the end of this chapter. So keep your chin up, love. Good things are about to come. Brittany. You want a yes or no read? Absolutely, my love. Absolutely. Hey, Adish. Adish, welcome in. All right. Brittany. Ooh, I love this one for you, Brittany. Believe what you see, love. Believe what you see. Okay? Face reality or live in la la land, but choose bravely. The choice is yours. But, in other words, don't be deceived by those that are trying to lead you astray. Don't be deceived by those who don't always have the best intentions for you. Keep your eyes peeled and be cautious. Be wary. Denise. Denise, you tight ass. I was going to make a not so nice comment, but I'll keep that to myself. Loosen the up, you control freak. I mean, control freaks don't get laid. Just kidding. Just kidding. That actually goes really well with your situation with your work, love. In other words, what it's saying is, damn, is don't get so wound up. Okay, kind of go with the flow. Let things happen. You know, it may suck, especially like I said, you know, with your work and all that. But just don't let yourself get too worked up about it. Okay, and it may not even be that situation. It could be, you know, home life or work, or it could be just life in general. Just don't get so wound up. Allow yourself to breathe for a moment. Courtney wants one. We'll do Courtney, and then we'll start some cards. I like these. These are just fun, kind of break the ice kind of cards. You felt that one? Ooh, Courtney, this kind of goes hand in hand with your last read. Make better fucking choices. If you're pissed at where you're at, then stop taking yourself there. If you don't like where you are, or if you don't know where you are, then take yourself somewhere else, love. Oh, shit. If you're pissed at where you are, then stop taking yourself there. better fucking choices. These are kind of in your face cards too. These kind of fit my my personality a little bit. Brittany, you have a question card? I mean, you have a question? Read. A question read. All right. Brittany. You do too, Nadia? We could do some questions. If you guys have questions, just ask away. Comment down below. Let us know. Yeah, we have another fucking scammer. Yeah, if here or on Facebook, do not listen to those scammers. Those inbox me now for whatever. They are scammers. They are out to get your money, and they will take you for what you have. Take everything you get. So just ignore them. Oh, I hate liars and I hate thieves, and scammers are the worst of the worst. Brittany. Ooh, I hope that's good, Brittany. I don't know what your question is, love. You don't have to tell me. But for right now, like I said, again, these are printed ink on paper, guys. The cards say no. So I hope that's a good no. But I'm going to go ahead and read the cards to you since I don't know your specific question, and then hopefully it'll make sense to you. The first no is the thinker, the father of knowledge. He obviously talks about knowledge, instruction, and reinvention. So just because it's a no doesn't mean, if you're not wanting a no, doesn't mean it has to stay a no. Okay, it's about reinvention. So maybe it's about changing or shifting your path that you're on now to facilitate the things that you're wanting to be a yes. Okay. The next one is the traveler, keeper of the crossroads. Okay. Again, reinventing yourself. And what is a crossroads? Okay. It's a point at where you meet. Okay. The crossroads, you can go left, you can go right, you can go forward, you can go back, you can go catty corner, you can cut through the field, you can cut through the trees. It don't matter. But the crossroads is about direction. Okay. So again, it may be just a matter of, hey, Sebastian, welcome in. It may just be a matter of changing your direction. Okay. Don't get restless where you are now. Find your independence and appraise the situation. Okay. Appraise the situation and make the best of it or change the situation. You do have one yes card, and that yes card is the Radiant Lord. And he talks about wisdom, partnership, and kindness. Okay, this is the yes card. So you might need help to change that direction. You might need help to facilitate that change or those changes that you need to get the answer that you seek, if that makes any sense. You're back. Thanks for the warning. Just kidding. I was eating an ice cream cone and now I got crumbs everywhere. I just needed a snack of something. But anyways, Brittany, I hope that helps you, love. I don't even think you're here. Did you leave? Did you skip out? Did you ask for a read then leave, heifer? How dare you? And if you didn't, I pray apologize. All right, was it Nadia? Had a love question. It is true that someone has to. Is it true that someone has to buy you a deck, or does it just have to call to you? Absolutely is false, Courtney. So that is a very old tradition. A lot of Wiccans still believe that tradition is true. It's absolutely false. I have bought most of my decks. It's literally whatever calls to you, darling. In the old days, in the old ways, when someone wanted a deck of cards, or you didn't want a deck of cards, you didn't need a deck of cards, they came to you. So they used to learn from the master, or the master witch, or the head honcho, if you will. And then once they became an apprentice and learned the skill or the craft or the trade, then they were gifted a deck from the teacher. That is where that old wives' tale comes into play, but absolutely not, love. It's no different than crystals. It's no different than anything else you buy metaphysical. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 15 decks literally right here beside me that I use on the daily. And most of them I bought myself. The thing with gifted, in my opinion, this is just my opinion. The thing with gifted cards, in my opinion, is that if you are gifted a deck, then it's probably coming to you for a reason. So even if you don't have a connection with it, there might be something that you're missing, or it might give you the answers to a specific thing. You might read one time out of it, and if it gives you that thing that you needed, why it came to you, then you may not ever even need the cards again. But just my opinion, love. No, you don't have to buy your own cards. You are here. Then just kidding. Thank you for staying. I just wasn't seeing your comments. Usually the comments are instantaneous on YouTube. Okay. I'm really feeling the other cards for you, Nadia. All right. Darling, you're going to have to trust your gut. Okay, and open up that line of communication. Like I've said before, relationships are 100, not 50-50. So if you're giving 100%, okay, it doesn't matter, what kind of connection you have. If you're giving 100% of yourself and your partner's only giving you 50%, okay, then they're just half-assing it. Okay, and that's probably going to be your answer. Usually being the key word. Yes. All right, Nadia. Let me go block this stupid bitch. Hold on. Frickin' scammers, man. Frickin' scammers. They can all eat shit. Thank you, Denise, for my tip. Thank you, love. You're so sweet. Thank you, Denise. You didn't have to do that, darling. She sends me tip. Let me block this bitch. I wasn't talking to you, girl. I wasn't talking to you. Inbox me for an accurate read. Ban user. Yes, please. There's one down. Here's another. Either someone is sharing me into a scammer group. I think one of the scammers has liked and followed page under a different name. Thank you, Miss Denise. I just love you, darlings. All right. There we go. Blocked. Blickety block. They were on Facebook, Anne Marie. I already got them. There were 3 of them. As soon as the live's over, we have 5 to 7, if not 10 to 15 scammers alive. Usually like 5 to 7. It's so effing annoying. It's just a pain in the ass. I know, Denise. Thank you, darling. It's greatly appreciated, love. Abso-frickin-lutely greatly appreciated. You guys are so freaking amazing to me. You guys have no idea how much I really, truly, genuinely appreciate you. And I'm not talking about just the tips. I'm just talking about you guys in general are so effing amazing. I couldn't do what I do without each and every single one of you guys. And that truly means the world to me. No, you are perfectly fine, Courtney. Don't ever, 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 ever think anything like that or apologize. Ooh, girl, you got 3 yeses, though. Apparently, the cards say yes to go for it, Nadia, love. The first yes is the caretaker of the lost. So it talks about respite, assistance, and memory. Like I said, a relationship is not 50-50, okay? It's 100-100, so you have to work together. So you're going to have to open up that line of communication. If you want something to come of the relationship, then go for it, okay? Now, is it necessarily, okay, is it like, okay, your answer is yes, he's going to be receptive to it? Absolutely not necessarily. The cards are just telling you to really go for it. Make the change, okay? Be honest with yourself. The arbiter of truth, Anubis, talks about preservation, neutrality, and obligation. So with this card, a little wary comes to mind. Okay, don't do things because you feel obligated, or don't make them, the other party, feel obligated to make a decision. Go with the flow, but be honest and open, not only with them, but yourself. Okay. The forsaken soldier, the exile. Okay. Talks about strategy, failure, and trauma. So I don't want you to get your hopes up and then be upset if you don't get the answer that you're specifically looking for, love. But I still feel that you need to do it. You need to go for it. Put forth the effort. Don't wait for them or him to come to you. Go to him. But if you do end up being told the answer you don't want to hear, or alone, the forsaken soldier, the exile, then don't focus on the failure or the trauma of the situation. Look at it from a learning perspective. Okay, I was open, I was honest. He said no. Great, move on. Now you know you can move on to someone else. There are, 8 billion people, 8 billion with a B, billion people on the planet. This is the day and age of the internet, love. You can't tell me that out of 8 billion people, there's not at least one out there for you. Okay, there are multiple someones for all of us out there. And I hope you get the answer that you're seeking. And you very well may. You may put forth the effort and he may jump on that train, girl. Come on, ride a train and ride it. And that'll be a good thing. But you got to keep working at it. Don't be so self-conscious. Don't put yourself off or hold yourself back. Keep moving forward. This is your first time here and you're hooked already? It's because I hypnotize you. Subscribe to my channel. Just kidding. Thank you, Stacy. Glad to have you, love. If I find them for you, let them know. Welcome in, Xena. Welcome in. I love Xena. Are you a warrior princess? Because I love Xena. She kicks ass and takes names. No, darling. Thank you, Anne-Marie. No, there's not a list, lovey. Well, I figure out things with my boys. Ashley, I saw you asking that in the last live. And I was avoiding you. Darling, you might have to find other venues, other options. I know that may not be easy because it's not like you can just, go to a different school or whatever the case may be. Maybe you have access to other school districts. I don't know. I hope you do, but I can pull the cards and see what the cards say. Ashley. Keep going. There she was. Ashley, you're going to figure things out with your boys. Yes, darling, you are. Okay. Which is actually a good thing. Is it going to be tomorrow? Maybe, maybe not. Okay. I'm going to start with the no card. The first no card, which is the one in reverse, is the Shaper. Okay. Lady of Masks literally reiterates basically what I just said. You might have to find different venues. Okay. A reclamation, reclaim yourself. Okay. Don't worry about the self. Don't worry about the surface appearances. Okay. The way things look right now. Don't be so doom and gloom over the situation now. This was the no card. The two yeses, saying yes, you will find a way, you will get through this, is the thinker, the father of knowledge. Okay. So you have reclamation, reclaiming the situation, thinking of different ways, different venues to figure your situation out. And then you have the thinker, which talks about reinvention. Okay. Finding different instruction, different ways to work things out, putting your knowledge together and finding a solution for the problem. Okay. Lilith is the thief of life. So she's kind of like like a catch-22. Okay. She talks about hunger animalism and instinct. But for your situation, it's not necessarily a bad thing. Okay. Lilith, she may be the thief of life, but she also talks about your hunger, your animalism, your instinct. Go with your gut, trust your instincts, and gather the knowledge and all facets of the situation, and you can change the situation to bend to your will and your way. Maybe not this specific situation, but you can find a situation, a path to really work in your favor, in your benefit, because the answer to your question is yes. You have 2 yes cards, 1 no. You have a serious question? All right. Thank you, Anne-Marie. I didn't even mention that at the beginning of my video, 30 minutes later. Yes, if you'd like a private read, I do also do private reads. You can message the page, my Facebook page. The link is in the description. Did I put the description? I think I did. The link is in, but if you don't want to say it in the live, or if it's too private or too personal, then you don't have to say it aloud. Absolutely, you don't. We can just let the cards say what they want to say, and then I won't know if they make sense. But if they make sense to you, that's all that matters. All right, who's I reading up here? It was before Xena. Let's see. Thank you, Stacy. We're glad to have you. Welcome to the family, love. I thought there was someone else. Celis. I hope I'm saying your name correctly. Celis? 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 Is it Celis? You can't just say yes, because I tried like 6 to 7 different phonetic ways to say your name, and I won't know which one you're talking about. You'll have to spell that phonetically. I'm just so conflicted if I should have fun or wait for a relationship. My lovey, have fun, darling. Abso-freaking-lutely have fun. If you're not sure what you want right now, there is absolutely nothing wrong with that. I don't see nothing wrong with a little bump and grind. Go have fun. Go have fun. When you meet the right person, and I'm not talking about a flame or a soulmate, but when you meet the right person, you're going to know when you meet them. It's not going to be a question. So many people ask, have I found my soulmate? If you had to ask that, then no. If you have to wonder, then no. A soulmate does not have to be a romantic relationship. A soulmate can be someone who completes you. That could be a friend. That could be your mother. That could be, a neighbor, a coworker, just someone that you genuinely feel complete. You're happy to be around them. They're in your thoughts constantly. And again, not even romantically. Okay. Just someone that if you have a problem, they're the first one you run to that helps give you guidance and not healing, but is attentive to you. That is what a soulmate to me is. So absolutely, love. Go have fun. Enjoy yourself. Be safe. But go have fun. If you don't meet the person that you're meant to be with, everything happens for a reason, and you're going to know. Just don't get your emotions too don't leave your emotions too clouded. Okay. Don't allow someone to take advantage of you. You are in control. You have the power. You can say no at any time. But hell yeah, go out, have fun, love. You do you, boo. Close enough. I don't even know which one that's close enough on. All right. I just saw something that kind of hurt me, but I feel I shouldn't get too mad. Me and my baby daddy aren't speaking, and I blocked him from everything, and he blocked his other baby mama. But now he has her as a friend on Facebook and not me, because I told him I'm not going back and forth games with him, that I want marriage and I blocked him, but now I don't know if he's getting back with her. Should I be worried? Thank you. No, you should not be worried. But that no, you should not be worried is not the answer to your question, love. That's not a good, no, you shouldn't be worried. Go back to him on bended knee and beg for forgiveness. No, fuck that. Hail to the now, bro. Darling, it sounds like he's playing games, so that's pretty much your answer, love. You deserve better. Okay, don't settle for second best just because you think you should. And children are no excuse to stay with someone if you are not happy. Okay, because if you don't have trust, you don't have a relationship. So absolutely 100%, you get back together. That's on you. If you want to, and that's something that you feel that you want to pursue, you go for it, Levy. You absolutely freaking go for it. Thank you, Courtney, for sharing. I don't get a whole lot of shares on YouTube, so thank you so much for the shares. I really appreciate those. But darling, if you want to pursue the relationship, you absolutely can. But there's a caveat. Okay. You can't play games either. Okay, love. This whole blocking on I have people that message me all the time. Why'd you block me from your page? I'm like, girl, you messaging. How you message my page if I blocked you? Use common sense. Okay. You can't keep going back and forth and not playing games, but kind of playing games. Okay. If you want to be serious, then you need to be serious. Express what you want and express the things that you need. And if he's not able to facilitate those, if he's not able to make an effort to put that forth, the effort to make those changes, then is it really what you want? Do you get what I'm saying? I already read that one. Okay, it was the friend comment. I was like, okay, now what about friends? Yeah, exactly. Exactly what I'm saying, love. You've got to really think about what you truly want and how you want to handle the situation. It is what it is. You can't just, keep playing games if you want the relationship to be serious. You keep playing games, you're going to get played. You get what I'm saying? And I'm not trying to hurt your feelings. But like I said, and at the end of the day, I'm just a dude on the internet. I'm just a dude on the internet giving my unbiased opinion of your situation. So like I said, if you want to pursue that relationship, by all means, abso-freaking-lutely go for it. But if you want it to be serious, then you got to be serious. Okay. It's the energy that you put out, the whole social media and he said, she said bullshit. That's all games. That's all play, love. That's not serious. Yeah, I totally understand you. I get what you're saying. Thinks I'm done. And I'm done with the games. And I'm being so serious. I get it. I understand you, love. Yeah, if you're done with the games, Lovey, then your best option, unfortunately, might be not unfortunately, but fortunately for you, might be just to move on. If everything happens for, I know it sounds so shitty to say and so cliche, but everything happens for a reason. Okay, I believe that. I don't believe shit just is gifted to you, just because you exist. Everything happens for a reason. So say you do decide, okay, F you, I'm over the games, go play with your hoes over there, and then I'll be over here. And you doing your own thing and living your own life. And then he decides, oh shit, hey, she ain't playing games now. She's serious. Then that might make facilitate the change to come back. But if you're done with it, or if you don't have trust, you've got to have trust in a relationship. If you're not willing to be able to forget the past, stop holding on to it, release it and let it go, and truly move forward to move on, then you're not ready yet either. You get what I'm saying? Because then you're never going to truly trust him. The phone dings and he's like, oh, you're going to be like, oh, who is that bitch? Who you texting? Who you talking to? When he's sleeping, you're going to be like sticking his phone to the damn fingerprint scanner. Yeah. So that's not a good place to be in either. The weird part is that I do have trust. It's crazy. That's not weird, love. If you trust him, like I said, if that's something you want to pursue, you can move on with him if that's something that he's willing to do as well. But like I said, relationships are 100-100, not 50-50. If you're giving 100 and you're serious and he's giving 50% or less and playing games, he's half-assing it. So why would you want to put forth 100% of the work when somebody else is half-assing it? Okay, you sitting there rowing a hoe. Now don't go hit a bitch with the shovel or something. That ain't what I mean. I'm talking about rowing a hoe like in the dirt. And you rowing a hoe in a row, whatever. You've got 3/4 of the field done, and somebody else, you look over and they've only got one line done, and you're like, what the hell? You know, it's not fair. They got to put in more effort. They've got to put in more work. But good luck to you. Good vibes. Good luck to you, vibes. Good luck to you, darling, and good vibes. I hope it works out in the best way possible for you, for the both of you, for your whole family. All right. Right, don't play me. No. Hack a wiener off. Well, Lorena Bobbitt, yo. No, I'm just kidding. Don't do that either. I'm not giving very good advice tonight, y'all. I'm violent. I'm being violent. Don't listen to me. Don't listen to the word I'm saying. Will my eldest sister stay with her man and start their own family? He's pretty toxic. Money hungry dude. Lamia, love. My first instinct is to say no, probably not. But even if she does, that's going to be a lesson she's going to have to learn on her own. You can give her guidance and you can give her support and give her the utmost love and support when that does turn south. That's her life to live. And you need to really be happy for her if that's what she's happy doing. Okay, do you get what I'm saying? You're very welcome, Zena Love. Thank you for coming in. I hope to see you again. I hope you keep coming back. We love to have you. Girl, bob at your ass. Click at a clap. Oh, chop a sucker. All right. But darling, you're going to have to let her live her own life for her. Because if you try to not force the situation, but if you are forceful with her, being like, oh, I don't trust his ass. Oh, he playing games. You need to leave his ass. He ain't good for you, blah, blah, blah. All you're going to do is push her closer to him. I understand that. She may not be herself, but you're still going to have to show love and support for her just because you don't agree with it. I know that's probably not the answer you wanted either, but just because you don't agree with it or you don't like him, he may not be good for her. Absolutely may not be good for her. But we learn from our own mistakes. So this is a life. Did you say she was a little sister? Oh, your eldest sister. Oh, okay. Well, age don't matter. But anyways, I was just say she's probably going to have to learn if she's your younger sister. She's probably going to have to learn to. She's probably already learned life lessons, but she obviously hasn't learned from before. Okay. You're obviously more mentally and emotionally mature than her if she's completely changed herself. But that's a lesson, again, she's going to have to learn on her own. She's going to probably lose people, lose the ones she loved, lose family members, not lose them, but, lose contact with them. Because if she's not herself, then other people aren't going to want to be around her. That's the kind of shit she's going to manifest. So all you need to do, you do what you want to do, baby girl. But all you need, no, you're the baby. All you need to do, darling, is literally let her know you can agree to disagree, bumping heads, but still be friends. She is your sister. So it is what it is. But allow her to know the fact that, when he does screw up, when you do realize that you fucked up, I'll be here because that's what I'm for. I will be here to love you and support you, non-judgmental, no judgment, but I'll be here to love you and support you no matter what your choices are. And I think that's really going to change the mentality because, like I said, the more you try to force it on her, I feel like she's going to pull away even further and basically just be like, then go on, bye. And then you're both going to be hurting because of it. All right. Hey, Amanda, welcome in. It scared her. Oh, no, that's not good. All right, let's see. Who else? Oh, this fucking headache won't go away. I personally think my issues are my ancestors trying to get me to prove to myself I really want this marriage. Okay, hold it. I personally think my issues are my ancestors are trying to get me to prove to myself. Trying to get me to prove to myself I really want this marriage. So, you don't have to answer me, girl. But does that mean your ancestors are trying to tell you that they don't want you to have the relationship, and they're trying to get you to decide if this is what you really want? Is that kind of where you're going with that? All right. Hey, Elaine, welcome back. Elaine, let me see. No, girl, you chaotic AF. Get out of here. Just kidding. Hold on, Elaine. Let's see, Elaine. Definitely calmer. However, I still feel a sense of worry. And when I close my eyes, I saw the color red, which usually to me represents more of not anger, but there's a sense of worry and a sense of not understanding, but there's what is that? I can taste it. What is it? It's not a sense of confusion. That's not the right word. There's a tinge of worry. But yeah, okay, yes, to answer your question, calmer is definitely better than you were last week, but I still feel something nagging at you. That's a better way to put it. I still feel run, girl, run. I see red. No, that's not how it works for me. I don't really get into the whole color chart astrology, or not astrology, but the color meanings and definitions in that. But when I close my eyes, I see different colors with different energies, and they have a different literal taste, a different sense, a different vibration. And I felt calmer, but then I literally felt like a twinging in my stomach, almost like a nervousness. That's a better word. A nervousness still attached to you, love. But I don't know if that helps. Hey, Deepika, welcome in. Can you ask one question? That was your one question. That's all you get. Just kidding. Of course you can ask questions, love. That's what we're here for. Hey, Debbie. Darlin, that's a loaded question, Debbie love. And it goes into more into the prophetic type reads. Do I see you winning your court case? I don't know. The last time I read you, I was kind of up in the air as well. I think that you have a good chance, but I'm kind of worried. And I know this isn't answering your question, but I'm kind of worried. The only thing I'm worried about is that you may not get the exact result or the exact answer that you're looking for, if that makes sense. But is that a lose? No, not necessarily. It just may not come to a head. Or come to the head that you're looking for, that you're wanting. My husband had to take 9 days off and had no income, but he finally went back to work tonight. Oh, awesome. So I wonder if that was what the anxiety was from. $49.95 for your second question. $49.95 sent straight to my PayPal with $12.99 shipping and handling. Just kidding. Too energized. Can you tell me if I will be in a committed relationship with Johnny, or should I just wait for a new person to come my way. Okay, you do what you want to do. You do you, boo. You do you, boo. Girl, how could you forget tax? You got to add them taxes down. That was a discount too, $12.99 for tonight only. Too energized. All right, love. You got to do what you got to do, boo. You do you. However, my very first instinct when I read your question was literally, no, run. Okay. But you got to do what you've got to do for you. Okay. Not necessarily run per se, but just from your verbiage. Okay. This is not me reading the cards. A little intuition thrown in there, but more for the way you've worded the sentence. I want to say, don't start a committed relationship if you're not ready. Okay, you're obviously not ready, or there would be a question. Okay, but the way you worded it is, or should I just wait for a new person to come your way? But I say no to that too. Okay, don't wait for a new person. Put yourself out there and go get you a new person. Okay, you want a new person, then absolutely go for it. But don't, I said this earlier, I've said this several times tonight, not in this live, but in the other live on Facebook. Don't settle for second best because you don't think you deserve it. Okay, and don't settle for second best because you don't want to be alone or you're doing it for the wrong reasons. Be honest with yourself and be honest with your partner or whomever you're considering dating, or if you're not already dating, I assume you are, but you've got to be honest with each other. Okay. You don't want to string him along either. You don't want to string him along either. And then, keeping your eye out looking for somebody else, because that's not fair either. Not to you nor him. Absolutely not. So you asked, and my opinion is, and opinions is like assholes. Everybody got one. Some of them stank. Move on and keep your eyes peeled. Okay, looking for someone else, or just have fun. But if you're going to find that, if you're going to get that connection, if there's going to be a bond or a connection there, then I don't know if you could have fun, because I don't want either of you to get hurt in the end game, if that even makes any sense. Can't talk tonight. Yes, I was almost ready to start stressing. The red usually does mean anger, not my anger. I'm not saying it was anger from you either. I don't know colors, Lovey. I don't know colors and what they mean. There's a billion different things of what they mean, and different shades of different shades of the same color can mean a variety of different things. But literally, when I closed my eyes, I saw like red, but it wasn't anger I was feeling. It was more of a knot in my stomach. Like shit, I already lost the word. I said it earlier. I don't know. But yeah, more of a, what did I say? Damn, I can't. It's been like 10 minutes, girl. I done forgot. You're very welcome, darling. But yeah, okay. That's what I was saying. Just like I said, just don't string someone else along. Hell, if you want to play, be honest with him. Be honest with him. If he's not ready for a commitment, or you're not ready for a commitment, be honest. Be like, hey, do you just want to you want to touch it? Come on. That's all you get. No looking, just touch you. Just touchy feely. Just be honest. My natural background. Which one, Denise? I've got 4 backgrounds. 3. I've got that, which is like not a sheet, but it's like a piece of fabric cloth. And then I've got do you mean this natural, the woodsy? And then I put this up because it was Halloween. It's orange. It's a shower curtain because my bitch ass be broken. We ghetto up in here. We ghetto. We ain't got no fancy studio, y'all. We ain't got no fancy studio. You get what you get. You get what you get, and you like it, sucker. You like it. Deal with it. I understand, and thank you. Just glad my energy is getting back on track again. It takes work, darling. I get thrown off track like clickety clack. Girl, somebody can comment. I can be laughing, having a good time, throwing up on a weave, whatever. And somebody can comment in the video, and I'll be like, "Oh, bitch, I will cut you, woman. I will cut you." I mean, I got mood swings like that. Why is that funny, girl? If they won't touch it, just let them touch it. Just a little wiggle. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Just be honest. Working on it, I'd be like trying to open up an atrophied muscle. I was like, an atophyheda. Oh, atrophied. You use them big words on this channel, damn. We got you those small words. You've got to enunciate. Let's see. T. I couldn't help it. His saying is something my mom says, and it was the first thing that came to mind. I'm a smartass. Oh, what'd you say? And I gotta scroll up. Mine smells like roses. Girl, mine smells like roses too, yo. That's what I always say. Some people, everybody got assholes, some of them stink. Mine just happens to smell like roses, like white roses. Girl, that's right. Get what you get and don't throw a fit. Well, I don't care. You can throw a fit. I can't see it and I can't hear you. Just don't type it. I don't give a shit. Well, I'm feisty tonight. What y'all energy changed since Facebook. Y'all energy changed since who in here? Who jacking with my chi? I can feel somebody cray cray up in here. Y'all some crazy heifers. Y'all got some crazy energy and stuff. Roses don't stink. Roses smell good. I like white roses because they don't have the strong scent of red roses. I'm not a big fan of yellow roses just because I'm not a big fan of the color yellow, but I like the smell of yellow roses better than red roses. Girl, I'm used to your energy. You always crazy. No, I know what atrophy is. I was just joking. I'm just joking. I just couldn't spell it at first. It just took me a second. I know what atrophy is. Believe it or not, I'm actually an author. I wrote a book that sold copies worldwide. You wouldn't know that by watching my lives, but I promise. Look, I got proof. It's got my name on it and everything. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Bubba, you go get that for me? Uh-oh. It's got my name on everything. I wrote it all by myself. It was Shake and Bake and I Hate. It's called The Awakening. It's available on Amazon. Uh-oh, Bubba. Hand me that rattle. Can I have it, please? Uh-oh. Where's it at? You see it? Uh-oh. Where is it? There it is. Uh-oh. Hand it. Get it, Bubba. Hand it to me, please. Good boy. Bring it here. Uh-oh, you dropped it. Can I have? Move, Sage. Uh-oh, Bubba. Uh-oh. Pick it up. Uh-oh. Sage, move. Hand it here. Thank you, Bubby. He's such a good boy. That's what you do when you're a fat ass. You teach your dogs to go pick shit up for you. Thank you, Bubby. That was a good puppy. Thank you. And then Jealous Jane over here. Thank you, Bubba. Love you. Stop, Sage. Damn, jealous heifer. But anyways, I wrote a book, y'all. You just can't. Ow, Bubba, that hurt. Thank you. See, I don't need no damn kids. What you need a kid for? I got my dogs. Go take the trash out. He'll take the trash out. He'll go put stuff in the trash. Me too, T. I'm the same way, girl. I wrote a book and it blows people's mind when I tell them I hate reading. I hate reading. I hate sitting down with a book and like a paper book. I even bought an e-book. So I was like, it's on digital. I'll do it because I like electronics. No, I can't do it. I like my audiobooks, but hey, leave him alone, Sage. I'm a spank. Leave him. I'm a spank. I said leave him alone. Over here and lay down. Thank you. Good girl. Even my audiobooks, I very rarely, like I'll literally get to the last like 2 or 3 chapters or like third of a book and I'll start a new book. I get bored too easily. Hey, Nathan, welcome in. All right. Let's see. I have a lot of anxiety issues and I feel that this can be their way to show me this is what I want. Otherwise, I wouldn't be fighting for my relationship. Darling, I'm only getting bits and pieces of your comments, Amanda Love. Especially if you're intuitive, love, and you have your ancestors, you have guides that help guide you to lead the way. It's literally about just trusting yourself, truly getting into trusting your own gut feeling, listening to. Good night, Stacy. Thank you for coming in, darling. Thank you, love. Really listening to what they have to say. They're there to guide you, not give you the answers. Does that make sense, darling? They're there to guide you, not give you the answers. Like I don't have spirit guides that I talk to. Most people think that, I talk to spirit or God or nice. Look at his wiener. To spirit, to God, to source, whatever you want to call it. That's not how I get my answers. I usually just know what to say. I don't know if that even makes any sense. I don't know how I know the things I know. When I do get mediumship, it's usually through visual flashes. I get like flashes of pictures. It almost looks like a 35 millimeter film, like the negative. I got shit all over me. It's like a 35 millimeter. Ooh. Well, on my finger. Why do I always lick my fingers on a live and they go numb? Ugh. I think it's the Palo Santo. The Palo Santo makes my tongue go numb. I must be allergic to it because now my tongue is legit numb. No, I'm just kidding. The way my mediumship works through the guides or through actual entities or spirits is literally flashes of images. It looks like a 35 millimeter film. Okay. You know how it's just kind of the outline, the shadow. You might get flashes of like hints of color or whatever. That's how it works for me. When I get auditory messages, sometimes they are crystal clear as day. Sometimes it's literally something like I'm like, oh shit, I just heard a woman talking. Or I just heard a child laughing. I just heard a man say something, but I can't even pick up the words. Some days they come in and it's literally crystal clear. Like I'll even jerk my head and be like, what the hell was that? But it's really about trusting yourself and listening to your own gut because they're not there to give you the specific answers. Like I said, I don't even know what your situation is. I'm only getting at every other comment. But just trust yourself, love. Do what you feel is right and do what you feel is best for you. I can do the audiobooks. I can listen from the beginning to the end usually. The only thing I can do is the interactive books. Ooh, what's an interactive book? I don't know if I'd like that though. Let go of the nervousness, Nathan. Let go of the nervousness. No need to be nervous. Think positive vibes. I know that sounds corny AF, and I am not. I know that. I think. No, I don't think. I know you've been here before. But I don't know if you're new or if you've been here long enough to know that I am not a fluffy butterflies and rainbows and unicorn and shit type reader. But it literally is about keeping a positive mindset. Okay. That thing you want Speak it aloud, and so shall it be. So if you want a positive outcome for the job interview, then literally think those thoughts. Don't think about, oh, I want this interview. I need this interview. I need it to happen. I want it to happen. That should go good. I need it to go good. Don't think that shit. Be like, oh, that interview is going to be easy peasy. I have that job. I have that spot in that desk, or I have that spot in the whatever you're doing. And literally picture yourself already doing the thing that you want. Imagine yourself doing the thing you want. Okay, having that job. What it would feel like to do that job. What it would feel like to be in that job. To be doing that thing. Don't worry about the paycheck. Don't worry about the money. Worry about getting in there first. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense, Nathan. And also say, are you talking about my numb tongue? I can't have my numb tongue. I can't have a numb tongue. It happens. I always lick my fingers, and I think it's the Palo Santo, because it always makes my tongue go numb. Last time was bad because I was like sucked the tip of my finger making fun of somebody. That's what I get. Yeah, my smart ass, the whole mother trucking mouth went numb. Let's see. Color red, love, seduction. Ooh, seduction, adventure, fire, blood, energy, and force. Awesome. But see, those are all passion. Or not all passion, but some of those are passion. And passion, to me, is very tied in. Anger is a passion. Okay, anger is very passionate. Is it necessarily a bad thing? Absolutely not. But like I said, I don't know what the colors mean, because they could mean something differently. I've closed my eyes and seen different colors for people. Like even like Denise, one time I would close my eyes and she was like a green color, like a yellowy green color. And then I think the last time she asked, I can't remember, it might have been vice versa, but I think the last time she asked, it was like a purpley color. To me, like purples and violets and colors such as that, those are more healing, more calming. What does white mean? White is very pure. Like I've been told that I'm a white aura. I don't see auras, so I don't know. But I've been told that I'm a white aura. And it's like supposedly the rarest of the auras. It's very healing, very purifying, very cleansing, very grounding. There's literally like a 6-page write-up on like each color if you want to do auras and colors and all that stuff. Because they called me for an interview not even 10 minutes after I turned in my good. Then keep that positive interview. Then there's no need to be nervous. There's no need to be nervous, man. You already got the job. There you go. There's your answer. You already got the job. So let go of that nervousness. That nervousness is your own subconscious, your own mind playing tricks on you. Your mind telling you that you don't deserve it. You can't do it. You shouldn't do it. You don't need it. You're not going to get it. That, not negativity, but I know I'm not saying that you're thinking those things, but those types of things are where your mind starts to play tricks on you. And then that's where the negativity comes in. Like I said, don't sit there and think, I need this job. I want this job. I have to have this job. I have to. You really need to focus on, I am in this job. I got this job. It ain't no big deal. Don't worry about it. Walk into that interview with your head held high and have confidence. Exude that confidence. We attract the things that we need and want the most. Have you seen a color for me in person? Me, Courtney, in person? Are you asking somebody else? I haven't. I don't see auras. I literally, usually because of what I do, because of doing hair, and since I've done hair for so long, I've learned to shield especially because I'm touching people and touching their heads, rubbing their faces, all that kind of crap. I've learned to not turn it off, but kind of put a veil up and censor it. I'm a very, very powerful shield. A very powerful shield. You can ask my mama. I used to scare the shit out of my mom, Courtney. She could probably tell you some stories about when I was a kid, about mediumship. I've told her things that had come to fruition, that, things that hadn't happened yet. I could see things like ghosts, spirits, entities, whatever you want to call them, literally like they were there. Could tell you what clothes they were wearing, could tell you what color they had on, all that crap. Talk to them. It runs in my family. My mother, she will deny it till the day she dies, but she's psychic. She has a deep connection with animals through her abilities. My aunt, as cray-cray as she is my aunt's the one who really got me into all this kind of shit. And now it scares her. Excuse me. But my aunt's the one that got me into all this shit. She's a medium. My aunt is. Again, she will deny it as well. She's the one who taught me how to use the damn Ouija board. It runs in my family on both sides. But like that, one of the houses we lived in Perryton, there was a cowboy there. And he was a mean, grumpy old shit. He was an old fart. And even my mother saw him. And she doesn't usually get to sing stuff like that. My mother saw that old cowboy that was in that house. And at our kitchen table, we were all sitting around the kitchen table. And we all went out on the patio because they had a huge, and not huge, but a big patio that we'd all go sit under after dinner or something some nights. We came back in. My mom had friends over. There was a ring, like a perfect ring around the table right where we were sitting. Several other things had happened. I can't remember. But yeah, ask my mom. My mother has the psychic ability for animals. And I told her that. And she's like, whatever, I do not, whatever. But my mother, I'm good with animals. I'm like the animal whisperer. But my mother is worse than I am. She will literally have a wild frog. I shit you not. I swear to God, I'll swear on a stack of holy Bibles. She called him Fat Frog or Fat Toe or something, whatever. Had a little nickname for him and everything. Would literally come sit on the porch. Wild frog. It was like friggin' frog. Big, not that big, but it was like a big ass frog. And I think she called him Fat Frog. And she'd walk over and be like, hey, Fat Frog. And it would literally go like this and close its eyes and lean its head up towards my mother so she could pet its head. And then she'd keep on walking. But my mother's gift, I don't know what her gift is, but the biggest portion of my mother's gift, which is kind of sad, and she hates it, but animals flock to her. She lives 12 miles out in the country, and stray animals, stray cats, whatever, literally just flock to her house, and she takes care of them. And it's always her favorite animal. Like if the birds have a new baby, or the cats have a new baby, have babies, new litter, it's always her favorite one that ends up dying. And right before she left for Fort Worth, we were talking about this and this sort of stuff. And she was literally almost in tears and was like, I don't understand. It was my favorite one. Why is it always my freaking favorite one that has to die? And blah, blah, blah. I was like, it's because it's a psychic ability that you have. You literally tune in. You have a premonition of which one's not going to make it. So during the time that it does have left, that's the one that you nurture. That's the one that you show the most love and that you care for. And you give it the love and support and caring that it needed because it had such a short, does that make sense? Because it already was going to have such a short time here on Earth. Good night, Kimberly. Oh, yeah, be careful. Be careful out there on them roads, loves. When I was little, I used to wake up from a nightmare of a man taking a baseball bat to the baby's crib. I finally told my mom about it. Found out that it actually happened. Oh, that's so freaking sad. Baby was me at 8 months old, and the man was my uncle. Oh my God, girl. That is awful. I agree, Courtney. I agree 100%. And that's why I told her, I was like, that's a gift. She's like, whatever. No, it's not. But she also has a cat, a dead, like not a dead cat, but like a spirit cat at her house that I have personally seen. I have personally felt. And there's a shadow man. I think he's an old cowboy as well. I was telling her about it and took pictures. I got a picture of it. Anne Marie and I were talking about it one night. Opened the garage door with me sitting there looking right at the garage door. Scared the cats, her living cats. Scared them. They hauled ass. So I turned around to look, and the door literally went. So I was like taking pictures, messaging Anne Marie. And when I was telling her about it over the phone, she was like, whatever, there's nothing there. I've never noticed anything. I've not noticed or at least felt that shit. I was like, I literally see the shadow of him walking around. She's like, well, I've seen the shadows before, but I just ignore it. I'm like, just because you ignore some shit don't mean it ain't real. Rude, making me feel like I'm a damn nut job. She sees it too. She lie. My mama's a lie. She tried to lie to my face, y'all. Damn liar. She don't have YouTube. It's okay. Actually, she does have YouTube, but she doesn't know she has YouTube. I signed her up for it. But no, my mother has a gift. My grandmother had a gift. My aunt has a gift. Even my uncle, which is my mother's brother, and his kids both have, or they did have gifts. I don't know if they still do. Most people grow out of their gifts. They start to ignore them. They don't trust it. When it becomes socially unacceptable, they block it out and it goes away. And other adults play it off as, oh, look, they had an imaginary friend. How cute. That's normal. No, bitch, ain't no damn imaginary friend. It's a damn spirit coming in. I ain't stupid. I just never lost my gift. I blocked a portion of my gift off, which kind of sucks ass, but I did block a portion of my gift off, which is my mediumship. And I want so badly for that to open up, but I think that's part of my problem is I want it so effing badly that I'm trying to force the situation. I'm trying to force it because I don't know what part, because I dabble in so many different gifts, I guess. Like I'm not just clairvoyant, but I'm also clear audio and I'm clear, like Damien and I, some of you know Damien. Damien and I were talking about all the clairs. There's like 10 of them. I had no clue. But apparently I do all of them, but it's not just one specifically that I hone into. Same thing with mediumship. It's like I said, it's like a blanket. Just like with the card reads, it's not even like technically a gut feeling that I'm feeling. It's usually just knowing what to say, and I don't know how. And I don't know where it comes from. That's why it confuses me, especially when I get mediumship, because I might get a flash of something and it might be, you know, a gold locket. And, you know, the person I just happen to be reading might be like, oh my God, my mother left me her gold locket. Or, you know, it might even not, it might just a piece of jewelry that I saw. And I was like, oh, the connection is jewelry. And sometimes it's very direct. And it's like, holy shit, wow. It still blows my mind sometimes, the things I see, the messages I get. My mother, the first time I read her, I wasn't even reading her. I was just showing her an example of how I read the cards and what I do. Because at first she was like, I don't really like you doing those kind of lives. I don't like that sort of thing. You're dabbling. It's the devil's work. And I was throwing her some cards, showing her how they work, and I was going to explain them. Well, the cards that came out just happened to be for her. And it fit for her situation almost perfectly. I thought she was going to start crying. And that wasn't even a real read. That was just me showing her how I spreads and what they mean and how I put them together. They're very well. Yes and no, Athena, in my opinion. I ain't got no PhD or nothing. Yes and no. It usually does come from your mother's side. And yes, absolutely, it is passed down from generation to generation. But I think everybody has the gift to a certain extent. Like I said, it just depends on how well you listen to it and how in tuned to it you are. But I think the gene gift, like you're talking about, is absolutely a thing. And I think it's when your family is passed down, that it's kind of the same type of thing. Sometimes it gets diluted and sometimes it gets increased. I think that's why with me, I have so many different things that I delve into that I just kind of like get glimpses of. And it's not just one specific thing. Most people that do this have one specific thing. Like some people only hear shit. Some people only see things. Some people only see things in their mind. Some people only think things, or things come into their head like they're thinking it. Some people just know, but it's usually just one specific thing that's more dominant. And mine is kind of chaotic and all over the effing place. No, she didn't, Amanda. Tonight is, I think, what's tonight your first night, Courtney Love? I call everybody Love, and then every time I say Courtney Love, I think of like Courtney Love. But I'm saying Courtney, Love. I think tonight was your maybe second time in my lives. Because I think you popped in on one a while back, but you were at work, so you didn't have time. But no, she didn't. I don't get read by a lot of people. I very rarely get read. I mean, I'll let anybody read me because I'm very good at shielding. So like people that want to practice, if they want to read me, I'll never ask. But if someone wants to read me or do my charts or whatever, I'm like, sure, go ahead. I don't care. Because I'm not too worried about it. But I very rarely get read myself. And there's only a few people that I really mesh well with. That I'm like, ooh, that was pretty right on. That's pretty accurate. Oh, wow. Ooh, Dee screaming at me in my head. Ooh, that's kind of creeptastic. Some of the stuff still gives me the heebie-jeebies, but I absolutely freaking love it. Just like going ghost hunting gives me the heebie-freaking-jeebies, but I love it. It's kind of like a thrill ride, like roller coasters. I still love roller coasters. They scare the shit out of me. I see and hear things at times I have for years. Started right after my grandfather passed away. It probably is him then, love. Like I've said before, our loved ones don't. You shut your damn face, Denise. We ain't talking about no damn cornfield. Don't you do your little laughies. Better reel that shit back in. We don't do cornfields. That was a legit thing. I could have died. Let it go. Let it go. Damn. Done. You want a general reading? You want a general? $49.95 to my PayPal, and I'll pull you some cards. Done. Shut up, Courtney. Are you serious? I would love. I don't. The reason why I don't go anymore is because I don't have anybody. Because Melissa used to go with me all the time, and then Melissa and I kind of parted ways. So I don't have anybody to go with me. And Christopher won't ever go with me. But if you went, Christopher would probably go with me. I was begging people. I even posted on Facebook. Was like, I need somebody to go with me. Anybody interested to go out to the cemetery? Our Gruver cemetery doesn't bother me. I mean, I'm still creeped out because I don't like shit when I can't see in the dark. And it's weird for me because I usually take this light. You can't really see it, but I bought this specifically to do ghost hunts. This is a portable light gear, and it has the lights on the side and the camera mount in the middle. And I don't like it because when the camera is facing on me and I'm blinded by the light, and if I do hear something, then I have night blind. I'm blinded. Literally can't see. So that creeps my shit out. But if I had somebody there where I could turn the camera and, hold the device and looking away, and then had somebody with me, I wouldn't be as skirt. Yeah, Christopher's little turd ass. The last time I went to the cemetery, I went and did a ghost hunt on live for the private group on Facebook, and I had asked Christopher if he would go with me before I agreed to do it. He said, yeah, I'll go with you. I could tell he didn't want to go. So he finally got home, and all day I was asking, are you sure you want to go? Are you sure? Stop asking me. I didn't say I want to go if I didn't want to go. I was like, well, you don't feel like you want to go, so I'm just asking. So right before I went live, I was like, are you sure you want to go? Tell me now, because I'm supposed to make my post. Little turd ass said, it says yes. So I made a post. I'm going ghost hunting. Meet me in the private group. Guess who canceled as I was walking out the door? So yet again, I was sitting in the old Hansford Cemetery by my mother trucking self, and that ground in the broad daylight creeps my shit out. T, did you get overexcited, girl? It would be pretty. It would be pretty awesome. Just kidding, girl. Just kidding. I love you. You would go to Jelly Bean? You're fine, Courtney. No, I just don't know who to go with. I would love to have a team and put together a team and find actually posting on place and go places, not just in Gruver. But there's a couple of properties here that are kind of creep-tastic. I really want to go down to the bridge right before you get to Border. There's an actual baby cemetery, and I've heard that place is one of the most haunted places in our area. But I would love to go places and I don't go anywhere I don't have permission. But anytime you want to go, I'll have to get your number from Chris, if you don't mind. You're probably like, hey, no, I don't want your have my damn number. If you want, get my number, my personal number from Christopher, if you want it. And anytime you want to go, or anytime I'm going, I'll text you. It's getting kind of cold now, but I'll still go. I don't give a damn. All right, Dawn. Dawn wants a did you leave, Dawn? I was just messing with you, girl. Are you still here, love? I think I scared you away. Did I scare you away? I was just joking. It's not $14.95, I promise. I was just playing. All right, you here. Okay, awesome. See, I love how quick these comments are. You'll go, Courtney? Yeah, just get my number from Christopher. Anytime I go, I'll text you or whatever. Denise, I thought about going on Halloween night because that's when the veil is supposed to be the thinnest and it's a full moon. But if I don't have somebody to go with me, I'm not going again. I'll even if I posted it, I'd have to cancel it because I'm not going again because I don't feel like you guys really get the full effect because my chicken ass. No, I'm sitting there like, did y'all hear that? I'm feeling shit and sensing shit around me. I would really like to go to the Ownby property again. That place is haunted AF. There's a little old lady there, and there's also a pretty scary entity. I'll message you mine. Told Chris a long time ago to bring me. He was just like cool. Well, that little shithead. Yeah, message me directly. Usually somebody will call, or like he'll talk to my mom or something. And he'll be like, "Oh, your mom came in and asked me something about you or something." I'm like, "Oh, what'd she ask?" I don't remember. All right, done. Focus, focus, focus. Okay, odd question and random, Don. Do you have a connection to a fire truck? Like your father, your grandfather, was someone a fireman or something? I don't know why, but I closed my eyes and literally just saw a flash of a fire truck. If not, that's okay. That's okay. Sometimes they don't connect. No, okay, no problem. Just curious what the fire truck was. I think it was a fire truck. It wasn't red, so I don't know, maybe not, but I'm pretty sure it was a fire truck. Living down the... I feel like that's reaching if I were to say, yeah, maybe, you know, that could be because you live down the road from them, but I feel like that's reaching too much. I feel like if it was a connection to you or for you, it would, I mean, it wouldn't be a question of is it or is it not? It would be like, oh, you know, that was my grandpa, or, oh, that was my dad, something like that. So I don't know if that, no, probably not. Could be, but that might be reaching. That's probably stretching, Don. But it is interesting you lived on the road from one. Okay, Don. Ooh, Fliggity Flack. What was that card that flew out? Sanctuary. Take time from the world. Spread. See, my dyslexia. Shut up, Denise. Shut up, Kayla. Y'all, all of y'all, shut your damn faces. Dyslexia, not dyslexia. Dyslexia was kicking in. Sanctuary. Take time out from the world. Spend time alone and meditate or go on retreat. So that's literally about, which again, it might be kind of hard, especially nowadays, but it's about finding some alone time for you. Wow, your cards are flicking backwards. Even if it is literally just locking yourself in the bathroom for 45 minutes and getting away. No, trust me, I'll hear because I know what y'all nasty asses. That'll be going on for the next 6 months too. Remember when you said dick? Oh, you mean dyslexia? Yeah, I know y'all. I got your number. Your rude asses. All right. For a gentle. Damn. Read for Don. Gentle read. Done. This whole read is about you living in the moment, okay? Quite literally needing to live in the moment, okay? Don't hold yourself back in situations. Now, I'm not saying that you are, because you have a more positive type energy, which is actually rare, but I feel like you can be a more like seeing the brighter side of things or seeing the good side of things, trying to put good in things that aren't as good. Again, correct me if I'm wrong. But I feel like this is about you needing to really just go for it and live in the moment. And don't worry about, you know, what could be or would be or should be. Okay. The first card that represents you is about intention. Oh my God. Intention. I thought I read this wrong. I thought it was intuition, but no, it is intention. Okay. And it's in reverse. So it's literally about setting the intention and making things happen, bringing things forth to you and making them happen. Be clear and decisive. Focus on what you really want and be bold with your requests to the universe. So absolutely is about really, okay. So, yes, you're right. Okay. So you do have a positive energy, but it's almost like it's not a facade, not like it's fake, and not, you're not a fake person at all, but not like it's fake, but it's not really showmanship, but kind of showmanship. So like you might be having a shit day, having an off day, having a bad day, but then to everybody else, you're all smiles and not bubbly, but smiles and outwardly, oh, I'm fine, I'm okay. But this is about, the way you feel deeper down, okay, on the inside. So it's talking about celebrating the good times, okay? A positive outcome is assured for you moving forward. So celebrate your success. Enjoy your achievements. Enjoy your achievements as opposed to, again, worrying about the woulda, shouldas, or I could have done this differently. I should have done that differently. And, letting that type of thing dwell. Now, partnership is in reverse. That's your first situational card. And it's about teamwork will give you a better result, okay? Teamwork will give you a better result. In other words, teamwork will make the dream work. So in order for your dreams to come to fruition, to come to reality, you really need to start working on living in the moment, okay, which is actually one of your cards. Find trustworthy people to partner with. Build up a talented support system, okay? Support team. So I feel like, again, correct me if I'm wrong, but like you put yourself out there, but at the same time, that's still part of the mask, the facade, okay? Because you still kind of pull yourself back and put up these barriers or walls and not lock people out, but you just give them a little window. So they just get to see a little sneak peek of who Don is. And then as soon as they kind of, contortionist and squeezing through the window, you like, oh, window closed, next. And blocking yourself off from having true connections. Firstly, I feel if that is true or is matching you, I feel like we need to figure out what triggers that, what triggered that. And it's not, it could be a past relationship, but I'm not really feeling it. It is what it is. I feel like this stems further back. This stems even deeper than even that. Okay, this could be a connection. Is it a family member? I'm not even feeling like that kind of connection or that kind of bond. Yes. Okay, I forgot what you were saying yes to. That's okay. The next situational card is telling you to dance, okay? Dance like no one is watching. That's not what the card says. That's what I'm saying, okay? The card's in reverse. So dance like no one is watching, love. Don't worry about what everybody else thinks or what everybody else is going to say, think, or do. Okay, worry about what makes you happy. Live in the moment. Be a little more spontaneous. Do a little more things that you enjoy, that are fun for you. Okay, move your body to the music. Dance with the rhythm of life. Manifest your dreams. Oh, there's that word again. Manifest your dreams through your dance. Okay, build up a talented support team and make your dreams happen. Okay, Teamwork makes the dream work. Okay, manifest your dreams through dance. The next card is just be aware. You already got a good head on your shoulders. Okay, you already have. You're trying to figure it out backwards. Are the cards backwards? Are you serious? The cards are backwards. I thought YouTube flipped them. Damn it. Sometimes it flips it and sometimes it doesn't. So I don't know. All right, darling. Be aware. Be aware of those that have good intentions and those that may not have. Oh, they are right. Thank you, Patricia. Hey, Patricia, how are you? Why are you being quiet? You being sneaky tonight? I have a very select few that I trust. Okay, I agree. Which is bringing this in. Be aware of those that are around you that don't always have the best intention for you. Okay, I think you already are. But like I said, at the same time, this is about trying to free yourself a little bit, which is, and again, another one of your cards. Free yourself a little bit and putting yourself out there a little bit more. It's okay to be vulnerable at times. You can be vulnerable without being dumb. Okay. You ain't got to fall for other people's shit just because you open yourself up and put yourself out there. Okay. Be aware of those that are out to get you and of those that are there to help lift you up. Okay. Live in the moment. Be conscious of your thoughts. Look for signs and guidance. Oh, wow. Okay. So I was going to explain this, but I just pretty much did. Okay. Look for signs and guidance. So in other words, be conscious of what people say and what people do and their true intentions. Trust your own intuition because it's gotten you this far. Okay. So it's obviously trustworthy for you. But again, I just don't want you pulling back so far that you end up losing yourself trying to protect yourself from the picture in the beginning. You want to know what your problem is? I swear to God, the cards are... Where's my camera? Can I move my camera? These are the two that fell out. Here's the cards way over here. I ain't touching them. Eh. Damn, I knew I shouldn't have touched it. But I wanted to prove I didn't touch cards. Nothing up my sleeves. Nothing up my sleeves. Your problem, your cards are over here. Your problem is trust. Leap into the unknown. Have faith and move forward. Okay, so if somebody does break that trust, okay, bye, Felicia. But keep moving forward. Okay, have faith, but still be able to move forward. Believe you will fly, and you can, and you shall. Believe you can fly, and you will. You're fine, but you're fine, Patricia, love. We're here if you need. We're just glad you're here watching, lovey. You can silent watch if you want to, my love. You just silent watch all you want. But just know we still love you. You ain't got to talk to us, though. I wouldn't want to talk to me sometimes, neither. Again, trust yourself. The solution to your problems, i.e. the trust, okay, the awareness, the living in the moment, has to do with possibilities. Okay, possibilities are endless. Raise your standards, elevate your expectations, and have unlimited potential. So raise your standards, but elevate your expectations. So raise your expectations, okay? Allow people to come in. That's good. You cut your abusive dad out of your relationship. Bye, Felicia. Bye, sucker. Okay. I didn't feel like it was family, but obviously it was. Okay, when I said it goes further, it stems further back. I didn't really feel like it was family. The connection could be, okay, he was abusive. You didn't feel like he was your father. So, of course, that's why I would feel family, but then feel like it's not family, if that makes any sense. I have that. My real dad died when I was like 12. And everybody's like, I'm so sorry. Even my own mom, she's like, I didn't want to tell you. I'm like, I never met the man. He was gone before I was born. I don't give a shit. He was abusive, an alcoholic, probably a drug addict. I don't give a damn. I don't know, man. Stranger. So I know where you're coming from, love. Yes, best choice you made. I agree. But don't block yourself off from others because of him. Okay. Raise your standards and elevate your expectations. Okay. Elevate your expectations. Do you get what that means? Raising your standards but still elevating your expectations. So don't, if you expect someone to screw you over, they might screw you over. They're probably going to screw you over. So elevate your expectations to, oh, they're going to do me good. I have that mentality, like, we good. If somebody don't like you, oh, that's fine. We can agree to disagree and still be friends. I can still be friends with them. They don't like you. I'm not going to not like you just because someone else told me they don't like you. If they come to me and say, oh, you shouldn't be friends with them because I don't like them, I'm like, okay, bye. Just because you don't like them doesn't mean I don't have to like them. So elevating your expectations is, about you not judging, but not discrediting someone else, or blocking, like I said, shielding yourself off or blocking yourself off because you're afraid, not afraid, but afraid to be hurt. Okay. Because, darling, look what you've come through. Look what you've gotten through. Look how far you frickin' come. Has everything been perfect? Probably not. Has everything been amazing and gold and riches just thrown at your feet? Probably not. But look what you've done. Look what you've accomplished. Okay. Celebrate your achievements. Wasn't that one of your cards? It shall was. Celebrate your success. Enjoy your achievements. Look at what you've gone through, darling. So much freaking stronger because of it. Okay. The only problem I see, darling, the only problem I see, and I could be wrong. You can tell me, bitch, you wrong, you lie. That ain't true. That ain't me. I know what I don't. But your conclusionary cards, we have freedom in reverse. Okay. So as long as you hold yourself back and restrict yourself, you're not going to be free. Not truly. Okay. Not truly free. As long as you allow these restrictions that you put on yourself, these blockades, these security blankets, these safety nets that keep everybody else at bay, are leaving you in seclusion. Okay. So live wild and free. Choose your freedom and claim your independence. You've already claimed your independence. Okay. You've broken free from several things. Now is to free yourself from your own cage within your own mind. Imagination in reverse. Okay. Envision a new reality. Okay. You've made it this far. Now is time to envision new reality. Do the things you want to do. Be the things you want to be. Be the person you want to be. Give yourself permission to dream because it is yours and you deserve it. So celebrate the things you want and make them happen. Okay. You said you've been through a lot. Abso-freaking-lutely. So now it's your turn. You've sacrificed enough. You've given enough. You've, hidden enough of yourself away. Now is your time to live the dream. Believe in your unlimited possibilities. That's all an imagination. So free yourself in your own mind. But continue to have the passion. It's okay to have shields up. Sometimes we need, no, bitch, back up. No, I don't need, bye. No, I ain't ready for your energy right now. Sorry, sucker. Step back. Get some mace. That's what you need. You need some spiritual mace. Don't go macing your neighbors and shit. I said spiritual mace. Spiritual. Metaphysical. Just keep it at hand. Keep it here. You got it. It's in your pocket. Let people in. If they screw you over, they break that trust, do something you don't like, then mace a bitch. But don't mace them first. Mace them first. Don't mace them first. Mace them second. But continue to have your passion, love. Okay? Do what excites you. Get fired up about your life. Okay? Stop just going through going through life and just like, blase, blase, I'm here. Surprise, surprise. So get fired up about your life. Get fired up about your achievements and all the shit that you've come through and that you've overcome, and how amazing and talented and strong you are because of who you've had to be and because of who you've had to deal with. Okay? This is going to set you on the right path and increase your energy levels. Become that fire. Okay? You got a spark. You got a spark, but you need to become the fire. Take action. Okay? The sanctuary. So like I said, take time out from the world. Okay, from your world. Take time out from your world. Spend some time alone and reflect on the things that you do want. Meditate or go on retreat. You've been on retreat. You've been on vacation. Okay, now is the time to take action. Now is the perfect time to act. Take inspired action towards your dreams. There's that word again. Dreams, another card. Move forward with confidence. You already have the confidence. It's there. You may not trust it always, but it's there. Hey, Yadira, welcome in. Expect people to treat you better. Hold yourself. Others on a higher standard. It'll bring better people into your life. Exactly. Exactly. Confidence scares the out of people that are there to bring you down. You're confident. You walk into a room with your head held high and your shoulders back. Those people that are there to destroy you and weigh you down, there might be some that try. Buff up to them. Call their bluff. Be like, nah, bitch, not today. Mace, you ain't affecting me today, sucker. Don't allow them to bring you down to their level. Confidence is very, very scary to people that are not confident. Okay, they're not usually, if you are confident, they're not going to buck up to you when they sense that little bit of self-doubt, that little bit of doubt that twinges, that's like a gaydar for them. Like, ooh, self-doubt. I'm going to go get her. Okay, so surprise them bitches. Yeah, I'm trying to chop them with your mace, your spiritual mace. Spiritual. You're very welcome, love. No, I'm trying to make light of the situation. Darling, I know that you've dealt with some shit within your life. You've had some, I'm not saying you had a bad life by any means. You may have, you may not. But I'm just saying, I know that you've gone through some shit. But like I said, look at what you've achieved. Look at what you've accomplished thus far. Is everything perfect and happy-go-lucky? Maybe not. Maybe it is. Maybe it's not. But you deserve more. So raise your expectations and live the life you want to live. Live the life you want to live because it's for you. Oh, I'm so sorry, you dear. That's so sad. That was so right on. Thank you so much. You're very welcome, Don Love. I hope it made sense to you. I'm really curious what the fire truck was. Like I said, it didn't really have a color. Like I said, how I see when I get a flash of an image, it's almost like a negative of the image, but it didn't look red. But I think it was a fire truck. So think on that. I mean, if the read connected and the read made sense to you, then that should have made a connection to you. And like I said, I don't think it's because you live close to them. There would have been something deeper rooted, I would think. I don't know. Hell, I don't know. Sometimes it blow my own mind. So I don't know. It could have been somebody else's energy I was picking up. I don't know. Josh, how do I get my friend to listen to you? She's going through some stuff with her family, and I keep telling her to listen. But she's afraid of you reading cards. You don't, Debbie Love. I appreciate you, darling. I appreciate you so very much. Sharing me out to your friends and that. But you don't. You can't. You can't make her listen to me. You can't make her tune in. What you can do is suggest. Let her know. Tell her you told me. I don't care. Let her know. Step grandpa was a police officer. Damn it. I still don't know. I don't think that's it either, Lovey. I'm sorry. I don't know. Like I said, it may not even had a connection with you. Usually when I get the flashes, though, those are the like, oh, shit, that means something. You got to pay attention. Hold on. It's some kind of truck. I know that's generic AF, but it's some kind of truck. I still want to say a fire truck, but it wasn't red, so that was weird because everybody sees a fire truck as red. I don't know. It could have been something. It could have been a mover's truck for all I know. Shit. It could have been like, oh, you need to move on. That could have been the correlation or connection between the two. Girl, I don't know. Think about it, and if it makes sense, then well, you don't have to. I was going to say message me and let me know. I probably won't even remember, to be honest. Debbie Love, you can't make her listen. This sort of thing scares a lot of people. Some people think that like when someone reads their cards, they're seeing into your future, your past, and your present. I know all about you. That's for the movies. It don't work that way. I don't know what is connecting or what's making sense to the person, usually until they confirm, oh, this is making sense. Oh, that's not making sense. That's why I ask you guys all the time, you know, you're not going to hurt my feelings. I do that when I go into other readers page. If I'm on somebody's live and they're reading me, or I do get picked for a read, I'm not going to be like, I don't know what that means. No, bitch, that ain't me. If it has a connection, I'm going to tell them it has a connection. If it doesn't, I either ignore it and just wait till they ask me another question, or I will be like, oh, interesting. I'll think about that. But sometimes it does. I'll think about it after, and I'm like, oh, that's what that. Damn, I wish I would have known that. But I don't want people to feel inadequate or come into my lives and do me the same way, or be like, yeah, that's true. This motherfucker, a nut bag. He crazy. He crazy, y'all. But if something doesn't match, genuinely tell me, because there's, we have small numbers, 15 people, 14 people in here right now. We have small numbers. So, that's still 15 people that I'm trying to pull energies from. Not only that, but, other entities and energies that are around me are in the room. So, I mean, it is what it is. Sometimes it makes sense to people. Sometimes it doesn't. You know how many times I've done private reads, because those are more in depth and usually more detail, because I can get a deeper connection with the person. How many times I've read people and they're like, oh yeah, that could be this or it could be that. And then they'll re-listen to the reads and then come back literally 1, 2, 3 days later, or even 2, 3, 4 weeks later, and be like, holy shit, now that all makes sense. Or that one part that I didn't understand, that happened today. And does that happen all the time? Absolutely not. But sometimes does it? Absolutely it does. Debbie, sorry. Okay. Explain to her that, I don't see all. It's just kind of like these reads, guys. Some people put these reads as, I need this. I have to have this. I have to have answers. These are not for answers. I can pull the cards all day long. 1, 2, 3. Yes. 1, 2, 3. No. 1, 2, 3. No. 1, 2, 3. Yes. And give you yes and no answers all day long. These cards don't make any sense, and these cards have no value unless you guys give it value. These are just a tool, just like any other trade, or just like anything else, just like a butcher's knife, or a stylist's shears. It's just a tool to get the job done. Can we cut hair with a pair of kitchen shears? Yeah, we can. Is it going to be the best job ever? Maybe, maybe not. Okay, depending on what kind of haircut you want. It's about the tools you use. You know, a hairstylist doesn't have a pair of shears in the back pocket and cut your hair and have a nice day. You know, they've got thinning shears, blending shears, chunking shears, regular shears, dry cut shears, wet cut shears, shampoo, conditioner, products, mirrors, lights, electricity, buildings. That's all tools that we use to do our job better. We don't have to have all that shit. Welcome back, Courtney. Glad to have you back. And I told her that I happened to come across you. Help me change. Oh, thank you, Debbie. It probably really would help her, darling, but you can't make anybody watch. You can't, like I said, the same thing as I said earlier, the more you try to force it on her, or like you need to go watch him, the more reluctant she's probably going to be. You know, you might message her when I go live and be like, oh, hey, Josh is live. You might just pop in. And don't, if you see her pop in, don't say hi like I do to Anne Marie. Anne Marie will pop into a live. She's all quiet. And I'm like, hi, Anne Marie. But don't say anything to her. You know, message her privately and be like, if you want to say something. She probably, because a lot of people don't realize they'll come into my lives, even with small numbers. They'll come into my lives and don't realize I don't see every comment. Okay? I don't see every comment. I can't reply to every comment. We usually have between 2,000 and 3,000 comments alive, not on YouTube, on Facebook. I already answered your question, Courtney. Watch the replay. Just kidding. I did answer your question though. And the Facebook Live. No, darling, my belief, I was just joking, by the way. My belief, Courtney Love, is absolutely not. You do not have to buy or be gifted your cards. That's an old way. No, I'm just kidding. It was a joke. No, I know you're at work, love. I know you're at work. I'm just messing with you. No, that was the old ways. Used to when someone would get into reading, they would learn from a master or from a teacher or from, the high priestess or whatever their title is, someone higher than them. They would apprentice under them. And then when they reached a specific level, they were gifted their cards. So that was like old tradition to gift the cards. And that tradition became a rule that you couldn't buy your cards. I have 15 decks right here and I bought most of them. Some of them were gifted. The cards that I used most of tonight were gifted to me. Christopher bought me the Magic of You cards. Tara gave me the fish people card. What do you call it? Mermaids. The mermaid cards. Damien gave me the unicorn cards that I use all the time. But like I bought the cards that I used on you, the Dark Mirror. I bought them. I still have a connection with them. Well, excuse you, rude. That was my dog. Look at that face. I think she just shit the floor. Did you just shit your britches? That was very unladylike. That's very rude. And you stink. Ugh. You stink. Yeah, I can smell it. But anyways, that's an old wives' tale. Some people still stick to that old tradition. But if something it's no different than crystals. If something has a vibe for you, it's meant for you. Okay, it doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be gifted. But I also believe, excuse me. But I also believe that everything happens for a reason. So if someone does gift you some cards, they were meant to come to you for a reason. So, but with that, like I had, they weren't gifted to me, but they were suggested by another powerful reader that was like, I think these cards would do you some good. So I went and bought these cards because I was told for a reason to buy these cards. I've done one read with them that they made sense, and I've tried to read with them before, and I just don't have that connection with them anymore. But it's completely up to you, love. I order most of my shit on Amazon because we ain't got shit around here. I order most of my stuff on Amazon, my cards and stuff. But what I would suggest is going to a metaphysical shop. If you ever have access to one, go to one and see what you vibe with. Okay, be able to touch it, pick it up, feel it, do all that stuff. Don't shame that for everybody. She knows. She don't know what she's talking about. She farts like a damn human. She's gonna go. Don't you apologize. I was just messing with you. I swear to God, I was messaging. Shit, I cannot talk tonight. I was messing with you, love. I promise. You've been eyeballing some. I have a deck in my. That's DECK, not DICK. I have a deck in my cart right now that I want to get. I just don't have the money for it. But I had another reader read me with them, and they're like Russian something cards. But anyway, I really vibed with them, and I was like, ooh, I love those. Yes. If you're really serious about getting into all this stuff, Courtney, when I want to go to the Dallas Psychic Fair. I don't know if you could like take off or whatever, but eventually, I can't afford it right now, but I would eventually like to go to the Dallas Psychic Fair. They have it it's every month, so it's not like it's once a year or whatever. They have it every month at the Civic Center in Dallas? I can't remember, but anyways, they have a psychic fair, and they have people from all around that come around. They have readers, they have crystals, they have people that sell rocks and jewelry, cards, all the type of metaphysical stuff, incense, just kind of everything. And I really want to go. Did that hurt? Did you hit your face? But I really want to go. Yeah, they're too far away. I agree. Sebastian shaking his head. He hit his head on the desk. It'd be so cool to have a hand-painted unique set. Oh, do you want to paint one? I missed that comment. You want to paint one? That would be amazing. I'm actually thinking about printing my own deck, but I suck at drawing. But I really want to produce my own deck and then see if I can find a manufacturer that will actually print them, so I could sell them to you guys, like a printing press that would do cards. Yeah, I want to go too. I actually applied for the Dallas Psychic Fair because I was going to go. But the thing with not working there, but being a reader there, is you have to commit to going there every month. And I'm like, I ain't having no 16, 17 hours. That is my dog. I thought she had the poop. She ain't got the poop. She already went outside. She gonna pop. I gotta sleep with her. I gotta put up with that shit all night. Literally, that shit. She distracted me now. I forgot what I was saying. That little fart went. And now I had a brain fart. Oh, being a psychic at the psychic fair. You have to commit to every month, and you have to sign a contract with them. But yeah, I couldn't do that. I was going to go just like for one time, but I couldn't even afford to. Could you hear that? Did y'all hear that? The microphone is very sensitive. I swear that's the dog. It ain't me. It's so embarrassing. Asher would sometimes do that, and Asher does SBDs, silent but deadly AF. And he goes to this, or when I was open, he would go to the salon with me all the time. Sometimes he would like literally sit on my mat right behind me, and then you just get wafted by this mysterious magic scent. And one of my clients, I was so embarrassed because he kept doing it over and over and over and over again. And I was like, that's my dog, not me. And they were rancid. Oh my God, they were awful. I was like, that's my dog. And he was like, oh, thank God, I thought that was you. I was like, you just gonna sit here in the chair thinking I'm shitting my britches? You ain't gonna say nothing? That wasn't me, that was my dog. You can't tell the difference between a dog fart and a human fart? He was sitting there thinking I was like killing him, and I was like, damn, I didn't shit my damn britches. What's that? She's doing it still. Mama, do I need to rub your tummies? She was eating in the trash. She did get in the trash. And she ate a plate. It was a paper plate. She didn't eat it. She was licking the chili, and it wasn't even a lot. I bet it's the chili off of the paper plate. And I was a pig. I like scrape my plate and shit too. But there's like little remnants. I bet it was the chili. No chili for you. I would be, excuse me. I'll be right back. And excuse myself. I'll be like, I'm going to go outside and smoke for, I haven't had a cigarette in a minute. I just need a puff. I'll be right back. Yeah, I was devastated. So I'm wondering how many freaking clients have smelt Asher and they're like, oh my God, Joshua just shit his britches right up here in the salon. Anyways, guys, I think I'm done with the reads for tonight. Thank you guys for coming in. I am going to sit here and chit chat with you guys just for a minute. We just go and chillax and hang out. There's only 12 of you in here. So thank you guys for sticking around. If you're interested in a private read, just message the page. The link is in the description below. Make sure you give us a thumbs up. Subscribe before you leave and hit that bell for notifications. Touch the bell again and then hit all notifications if you want notified when we go live. I do, as you guys know, but for anybody watching the replay, I do live videos. I don't do pre-recorded videos on this channel. We also have our Facebook page. If you look, we do group reads usually on Facebook and then come over here to YouTube to do the individual reads. If you still like Facebook and want to stay on Facebook, you can join our private group. We do have a private group. I go live on Sundays, Sunday evening, same time, same place, same whatever. And we do the individual reads in the private group. All the links are in the description below. Tomorrow, Jelly Bean Love in private group. Tomorrow's the private group day, and then Monday or Tuesday. I've been kind of sporadic on my days and sticking to Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday have kind of always been my live days because I tried to spread it out. But it's been kind of sporadic. Here, I said I was going to go live more often, which I've been saying for 6 to 7 years. And then literally for 7 days, I've had either a migraine or a headache. Today, I woke up with a severe headache, not a migraine, but on the verge of a migraine. I literally went to bed at like 10:30 this morning. I slept for less than an hour, woke up, went back to sleep, maybe another 30 minutes, and was up. So I'm literally going on maybe 2 hours of sleep in like 3 days. I've been sleeping for shit lately. And last night I was even tired. I was so tired. I turned my phone off. I didn't reply to messages, hardly anything. I didn't turn my phone off. I turned my ringer off. I put my vibrator on. I like it when it vibrates. It tickles my pickle. Just kidding. That was a joke. Speaking of tickling pickles, I am not child appropriate. This is for adult entertainment only. But we ain't triple X, y'all. We ain't triple X. We just NCR 17. I've always had headaches. It probably is one. Today I was sick. Today I was nauseous because my head hurt so bad and I had so little sleep. Like I have a full face of makeup on today and you can still see the red and the blotchiness. But some of y'all heifers is rude AF. Coming in here being like, oh, you look tired. Is sick? Is you dying? What's wrong with you? So I've got like actually full concealer on, foundation. I got highlight. I got bronze. I got contour. We went the whole 9 today because I felt like shit. So I was trying to cover up the feeling like shit. But some of y'all's is rude AF. How would y'all like it if I've been scrolling through your news feed and clicked on a selfie you posted and was like, ooh, bitch, you look tired. Damn, girl, you looking rough. Dang, you sick? Let me send you this link to this beauty page so you can learn how to conceal that shit. Have you ever heard of Facetune? It's an app. You should download it. Yeah, that shit's rude. That's rude as shit. Usually people come in here and say, oh, you looking rough when I got concealer and shit on. I'm like, damn, bitch, you gotta see me before I put makeup on. Get out of here. You're a tired bitch. Me too, Athena. I'm a tired bitch. I'm a tired ass bitch. What is that? Is that a hole? I got a hole in my beard. I do. Thank you, Mystical Lena. I like your name. She ain't cute tonight. She got some gas. You want to come say hi, Mama? Oh, you got fleas? She's been scratching a lot lately. She better not have fleas. We didn't have a good freeze last winter, so the fleas and ticks are awful. Mama. Sage. You want to come say hi? If you fart when you get up here, I'm kicking you and pushing you in the floor. Love you. No, you don't need me to hold your hands. No. You trying to hold my hands? No, look up here. You see, you don't have to hold my hand. I don't have to be touching you. You're already on me. Can I bite it? Ah. Ah. No, don't let my face have makeup on. Speaking of licking your face, if you guys girls have dogs, be careful with letting your dogs lick your face when you have makeup or cosmetics on. Now there's Jealous Betty down there. Go around, Sebastian. Be careful of letting your dogs lick your face. Like I have airbrush makeup on today, but a lot of makeups nowadays, I didn't say in the middle. I said go around. I can't pick your big ass up through there. No, Mama, quit. Be careful of letting your dog go around, Sebastian. Over here. Get off and come over here. Be careful for letting your dogs lick your face. A lot of cosmetics, makeups and cosmetics have xylitol in them. Why they put sweetener in your effing makeups, I don't freaking know. But xylitol is very, 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 very toxic to canines. What, puppy? Am I squishing your nuts? Oh, I am. Oh, your breast stinks. Oh, your breast. Blech. Her ass stinks and your head stinks. What you getting up here for? You don't need my shit. No, you can't get any higher. You're as high up on me. You're as on me as you can get. Use as on me as you can get. There's Jealous Betty. Jealous hooker number 1. Jealous hooker number 2. Don't you bite me. I'll spank you, little blunt. I will spank. No, don't bite. She farted. She jumped up here and went like a human. Quit. You're going to hurt him. Let go. Thank you. Come on, no chillins. No, I riled them up. Go lay down. And then that one there is Asher. He's the good one. He don't like all the chaos and the attention. Yeah, I'm really careful about taking stuff too, Debbie. I don't take headache medication unless I absolutely have to have it. I did take some Excedrin today, but I was literally nauseous today because of the lack of sleep. And then the headache was verging on a migraine, and I was helping my mother move furniture. Yeah, even your lotions. Athena. I don't know why they put xylitol in it, but even 1 or 2 sticks of gum can cause seizures. It's literally toxic, poisonous to dogs. And I had no idea. I used to chew gum that had xylitol in it all the time. I try to find gums that don't have xylitol in them, but I just keep them out of reach. And now that I'm not working at the salon, yeah, see, this has sugar, not xylitol. But it has malitol. I don't know if that's like a... Oh my God, she's doing it still. Somebody want to take her home with you? She nasty. No, it has aspartame, which is probably not good for a dog, but it's not xylitol at least. So Eclipse does not have xylitol. But anyways, yeah, xylitol. We don't care. You don't care about what? what you don't care about. But anyways, we just chit-chatting right now. New, if you're welcome. What the frig? Josh needs about a good 12 to 15 hours of sleep, apparently. Welcome in if you're new. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Give us a thumbs up before you leave. Make sure you hit that bell for notifications if you like to get notified when I go live. I do oracle reads on this page for anybody just coming in. I do oracle reads, intuitive based reads, and I do lives. Someone did that to me last year. Special SIGs for migraines in Oregon works like magic. Are you talking about like special, that kind of special SIGs? I think I'm allergic. Another one, girl, I got 7 animals. I have 7. I forgot one. I got 7. I have 3 cats. Oh, fuck. I have 3 dogs, 2 cats, a pygmy goat, and a horse. And then I take care of the other horses out south with my horse. Yeah, onions are toxic. Seeds are toxic. You have to be careful with your peanut butters too. For some reason, I think some companies stopped because people used to give their dogs peanut butter and put it in the Kongs and stuff. And people were giving their dogs these peanut butter Kongs, and the peanut butter they were sweetening with xylitol instead of sugar, instead of sweeteners. And it can literally cause seizures. Like I said, seizures. I think that's what happened to my mom's dog. Because he has seizures now. But yeah, anything with nuts, I think is not anything with nuts. A lot of seeds are bad for dogs. Grapes are very, very, very toxic. Even a handful of grapes can cause renal failure. Not always. My ex in Dallas literally gave his dog, like, every time he'd get grapes, she loved eat the shit out of them. And she's still alive to this day, probably 12 years old. But grapes can be very poisonous to dogs. When I was growing up, our outside dog, he was a lab. My mom would just throw them table scraps because they were outside. He ate onions. If you threw something down, it was he inhaled it, didn't care what it was. And he lived to be like 12 or 13 or maybe even older. I just had a double ew picture, Kayla. Thank you so much. Ew. Seeds. I've heard avocados are not good for them either, but I don't know. I don't feed my dogs people food. That's probably why she has such bad gas. She literally got like a little smidget of chili from licking the plate. The paper plate that I threw away. And now she's farting every 3 seconds. But like Asher is a service dog. Leo is a service dog. So my dogs don't get human food. If we go out to a restaurant, I give Asher like a chip. Or like I'll give him if we go to a Mexican food restaurant, I'll give him a couple of chips or whatever. But to me, I can't do that because that's like, me going to that's like my friend saying, hey, let's go to lunch, that we work with. Hey, let's go to lunch later. And we all go to lunch together and I don't have any money and they're all just sitting there scarfing their faces and I'm sitting there starving, like saliva dripping down my face. So I don't do that to Asher. So I still give him a little bit. But geez, you when you eat chili, it don't do that to me. I love chili. When I break a new tooth, when a new tooth breaks, that's usually what I survive on is oatmeal, chili, soups, anything that's soft. But do you guys have any other questions? Most of you already that are in here already pretty much know just about everything. Some of y'all know me better than I know me. Because I'm fisting in this live. How long have I been live? 2.5 hours. So that's 4.5 hour live. That's still a pretty long day. 4.5 hour live. I usually do about 4.5, but with 0 sleep, they don't go hand in hand. Or are my comments frozen? Y'all just being quiet? I just need to talk to myself. Or my comments froze? Nope, they're not froze. Y'all just being quiet. Don't be sorry. No, I got your phone number. I'll text you. I'll text you mine as soon as I end this live, and then that way you can have my number. I don't answer the phone, just FYI. But I do text and I do audio messages. I hate talking on the phone. Hey, Donna, welcome in, love. Nuts and balls. Same. Okay, awesome. I have some people that like will call me, like Facebook call me. And sometimes I have my phone. I do have my phone silenced, but I still see it because I get it on my watch too. I'm just like, silence. Even when my mom calls me, I'm like, can't you text? Why are you calling? Can't you text? Text me, damn. Anyways, I hope you guys had fun. I hope you guys enjoy it. I know some of you don't like the transition to YouTube. I think it ran pretty smoothly tonight, though. Ew, I hate that. When I text somebody and then they call me, my mom does that. I'll text her something and then she'll call me. I'm like, decline? Why are you calling me? I text you for a reason. Capitalized text. Send. You can text all the time, but live with the people you talk to. Well, hi, honey. Hope you have some sweet dreams. Have a good night. Thank you for saying hi. I have lots of couples that watch. I thought about doing a special for the whole month of February and doing like a 2-for-1 kind of special for couples and do like couple reads. I used to loathe love reads, though. Kind of like career reads. Career reads and love reads kind of went hand in hand because I'm like, if you don't like the person you're with or you don't like your job, then quit. Aww. Heart. What's his name? We'll give him a shout out. He's probably like, don't you say my fucking name? You better stop. You better shut your face. If we don't hear from Athena for a minute, that means her phone flew across the room. Hey, Mark, welcome in. Glad to have you. I'd be like, why? Just call me if you're going to do that. I don't mind talking on the phone. I just don't like, usually I'm doing something like all day long. Even if I'm just sitting there, I'm either watching Netflix or I'm looking up YouTube videos or I'm watching somebody else's live, and I usually do it all on my phone. So when somebody calls me, for some reason now the phone, like somebody, another reader audio called me on Facebook the other day. I was freaking embarrassed. Okay, some dude from freaking that does lives and stuff was calling me to like see if I wanted to like collab and like do things, and that which was awesome because that's what I want to start doing again. I was told that I was not allowed to do that before. So I want to start collabing with some other people. And I was watching a YouTube video on vapes. I was watching the video on a new vape mod that had just come out or something. And I can't remember what the fucking dude said, but for some reason he was talking about the vape or the texture of it or something. He's like, yeah, if you just slide it, it's smooth and hard and blah, blah, blah. I don't know what he said, but it sounded raunchy. And I couldn't mute it because I had already answered the phone. I'm used to it automatically pause my video. No, no, I didn't do that. So he's like, what? Stroke it and it's slick and hard. What? I was like, that was my YouTube video, and it was for a vape. And he's like, and then he carried on with the conversation. I'm like, I know he thought I was watching a porno or some shit, and I wasn't. It was YouTube, and it was a vape video. Thank you, Elaine. It's actually not too bad right now. I still have a headache, but for 7 days in a row of having a headache, it's lower down. I do, Donna. Actually, Courtney and I were literally just talking about that. I was dying too, Courtney. I was like, I was talking on my computer so I could just like slam my screen down. I was so embarrassed. He thought I was watching a porno. I really wasn't. Shit like that happens to me all the time. He literally asked me. He's like, what about a long, slick, hard, what? What was that? What'd you say? What was that? I was like, oh my God. And then trying to explain that it was a vape video. I was like, that did not sound like a vape video. I think it was it wasn't on a new one either. I think it was like on the Drag 2. I had a client, I shit you not, my freaking brother. My brother thinks he's so freaking funny. Sent me one of those videos, and I think it was about a ghost hunt or something, or like a spirit. And it's like, listen closely and see if you can hear the spirit talking in the background. It shows a video of something, and then you like turn the volume up, and you're like listening to the static in the background. You turn it up a little bit more, you turn it up all the way, and then all of a sudden it's going, and making these pornographic, like, no. I did it in my salon and had a client. I was like, you little fucker, don't you ever do that again. I was so freaking embarrassed. And it was a new client too. She never came back. I swear to God, true story, never came back. She's probably off. I'm a pervert. And it was loud too. It did. It sounded nasty, Denise. I don't know what it was talking about. It was nasty. It did sound awful. I was like, well, thank God I didn't like. I love this new phone's battery. My phone's been on. I forgot to lock it, so my phone has been open to my messages the whole time that I've been live for 4.5 hours. And it's been off the charger since this afternoon, and I still have 46% of my battery left. My other phone would have been dead in 30 minutes. That ain't funny. What y'all laughing for? That ain't funny. I was embarrassed. It's twice that's happened to me. Thank you, Anne-Marie. Thank you for posting my stuffs. Oh, Asher's got the shit out of you. Move the curtains. It wasn't Asher, love. Asher's over here. And it looks like he's touching it, but he's not. What you mean it moved my curtains? That bell dang the other day. I have a bell up there. You can kind of sort of see it. Oh. That's like I have bells hung up randomly and bells sitting in different places. You hang bells up and they're like spirit bells. So like spirits can supposedly move them, but Asher's not moving. I mean, it looks like he's touching. What is that? Oh, see that white line? That white line is the bottom of it. And it's like this far from touching him. So he'd have to like stand up to move it. On the other side? I don't think so. Sage is laying on the porch. on the steps here by the door, and you can hear Sebastian. He's under the desk. Did you actually see the dog? If you actually saw the dog, maybe. I like to be kind of off camera, so when I hold my cards up, you guys can see them. You are talented and amazing. You're a big dog. It would have had to been Sage. Maybe she did, and maybe I just didn't see her, but she's laying down over here. Don't judge my room. Looks like shit, but that's her right there. She's laying down by the front door. She's not even anywhere near the curtain. I don't know. Maybe she got up. I don't know. I tuned them out. Do my ears ring? Yes, they do all the time. But I also have ear problems too. So a lot of times I'm like, some people say if your ears are ringing, it means somebody's talking about you. It's an old wives' tale. But they also say it's like messages from spirit, like you're getting the vibrations from energies. But my ears ring so often, I don't know. I couldn't tell the difference. I had that ringtone. Asshole calling. Oh, that's hilarious. But in front of a teacher conference, that's hilarious. See, that would be my luck. You came live earlier. I swear those objects behind you were moving. The room. Okay, this is my sunroom. Why does it look different too? Is it not moved correctly? I don't know. I feel like it's showing too much of the curtains. I don't like these side curtains, but this camera, I hate this camera. I mean, it has okay video because it's 4K, but it's a GoPro and it's so, like it's on narrow. This is the narrow setting. If I put it on wide, you can literally see like from wall to wall over here. And I hate that. I need it to be more, I want it to be still widescreen, but like as wide as my backdrop here. Because that backdrop is close. Like I can touch it. It looks further away than what it actually is. But this broke ass bitch can't afford a good camera because they thousands. Oh, thank you, Elaine. You didn't have to do that, darling, but thank you. I greatly appreciate that. I could definitely use some healing energy. That's one thing that sucks about my healing gift is I've been told I can heal other people, but then if I try, like I've tried to do it myself and it just doesn't work. I don't know why. You would think if I could heal someone else's headache, I could heal my own. Maybe I'm not focusing and I don't know. I know there's like Tibetan monks and shit, you know, that can literally like heal heal cuts and like walk on water and float and shit just from using their mind. I would love to have that kind of discipline. You like the side curtains? That's actually I got it on sale at Walmart. About a whole bolt of it. It was like $4.88, $5. And it's actually folded in half. Oh, just kidding. I lied. Because I haven't stretched the whole room. See, Asher just moved. And he didn't even touch the curtain. But anyways, what I was saying, Donna, is that bell dang the other night on a live. And Asher hadn't moved. I like the colors too, but I get made fun of for it. When I used to use it as a backdrop, people would give me shit for it all the time, saying it looked like it popped out from the 80s. Excuse me. And somebody said it looked like I forget what you call them, the African, like the African what do you call them, garb, whatever that thing they wear. I don't know. People just have to bitch. People, you could say the sky was blue and they'd say, no, it's not. It's kind of a purpley hue today. Just to complain about some. I don't do donations, Lena Love. Okay. I know a lot of I'm assuming you're a reader since because of your name, you may not be, but I'm really weird about donations. Okay, I don't do this to make money, even though this is my job. You know, of course, the private reads are paid, but I'm not doing this to make money. So I don't do the donation-based reads. I've had several readers tell me I should start doing that and doing the donation-based reads. But I feel the same way in the salon. Like for me, if it works for you and you do tip-based read, that's perfectly fine. There's nothing wrong with that. But for me, you know, a tip, I mean, call a spade a spade. You know, people are like, oh, well, you can't do reads for money, but you can do donations or, you know, tip-based reads. To me, that tomato is a tomato. Okay, tomato, it's the same thing. So like if you, in my opinion, if you're going to give a tip, okay, it's gratuity. Like I said, I feel the same way about my salon. It's a gratuity. Okay, it's a gratitude. It's to say, it's to be gracious, to say thank you to someone. So like, I don't feel right if someone gives me a tip or a donation and then wanting something in return, because then that's not the intent behind it is not good in my head. In other words, like if I were going to tip you, say you did do lives and I were going to come in and tip you. Well, if I wanted to tip you, I would give you a tip. But then if I tipped you and was like, bitch, where's my read? I tipped you. You owe me. Then that's not the right intent. That's not the right vibe to send. You know what I'm saying? I sound like a douchebag when I'm trying to explain it. I hate explaining it. But a tip is a tip. It's for gratuities to say thank you. They're not required. They're not necessary. On my lives, I like to do free reads. Now, I do. Like I said, there's nothing wrong with donation-based. I do a skip the line when my internet was going well and wasn't shitty like it is all the time now. I was doing skip the lines, and again, it is what it is. The read is still free, but you're paying to skip your spot in line. So people would do a skip the line and then say $20. You get a full spread for $20 on a skip the line. Well, you could skip the line, and instead of just having to wait and be randomly called, well, you're the next one up. And if I have 5 skip the lines, then I read them in the order in which they came. I don't know. I'm just weird. I'm weird with people sending me gifts and money and tips. Like somebody gave me $100 tip in the other live. I was just like, I don't know what to say because thank you doesn't cover it. Thank you isn't good enough for $100 tip. Shit, girl. Damn, I'm moving in. I'm for adoption. I'm for sale, y'all. I'm for sale. I'm a hoe. I'll be a hoe. I don't give a damn. No, but for real, it just makes me feel weird. I love them. Like, who doesn't like getting gifts? Everybody loves to get something. Everybody loves getting something in the mail or having something opened. But my entire life, I've always been a giver, which in Dallas, I made really good money. I worked at salons, and some of the top salons in Dallas went to the top school in the country. So in Dallas, it was no big deal, you know, to take my friends out for nice lunches, or, you know, if they needed $20 for gas in their car to give back then, that would fill your tank up and then some. But I've always been more of the giver. And so when I'm on the receiving end, I'm weird. Even when I was a kid, I was the same way. Like, I know you're fairly new, but like I was telling this story just the other day about my mom. My mom and I fight every year for Christmas and my birthday, because she's like, what do you want for your birthday? I'm like, nothing. Well, what do you want for Christmas? I don't want nothing. Don't go buy me shit. I don't need you. You don't got to buy me shit. You ain't got to buy me shit. So I don't know. I'm just weird, even with my own mother. You got a birthday party to go to? Oh, it's okay, love. In the private group, I like to just hang out with you guys. The last couple ones we've been reading, but I like to do different things with you guys. I'm thinking about, if I don't have this effing headache, I'll probably still have a headache, but if it's not as bad, I would like to do some scrying tomorrow. We haven't done scrying in a while. Maybe do some pendulum. Anne-Marie liked the pendulum reads. I don't like the pendulum reads just because they're like, there's nothing to them. just because it's like, yes, no, maybe, try again. But I might do some pendulum reads. I don't know. I'm just not a big fan of the pendulum. I like the card reads that are yes or no's, because I get more of a answer of why it says yes or why it says no. With the pendulum, it's just yes, no, next. But we might do some crystal scrying. Now that I've got this and I am home, I haven't done fire scrying but once since I got back. I tried the fire scrying out at my mom's since I got the lamp, and it was too windy. Oh, that's a lie. Did I try one? No, I haven't tried it since I got back. Oh, I'm sorry. I know it's not as fun, but there's always the replay. The replays count too. The replays help too. You were just about to say fire scrying. I might try it. I got this lamp it's just a cheapy Walmart oil lamp, but I haven't done scrying in a while. I might do some crystal scrying or some fire scrying. Oh, we'll see. We'll just see where the mood takes us. Some of you guys like the scrying, and then some people, we have a lot of new people in the group. We did have a lot of new people in the group, and some people think it's boring. Some people think it's boring. Can't help it. It is what it is. I'm sorry. So I might mix it up, do a couple of card reads, do some fire scrying. It's just, to me, the fire scrying is boring for you guys, because it takes me, you have to kind of get into it, not a trance-like state, but kind of a trance. So sometimes it might take me 5 minutes to get a flash of one image. What is that? To get a flash of one image. And then it's like when I get pictures or see the pictures in the scrying, which most of you guys already know, it's not, I don't see like a movie picture playing within the fire or within the crystal. I literally see flashes. Oh, thank you, Donna. That's so sweet, love. Thank you, darling. Oh, thank you, Kayla. You guys are so sweet to me. I just love you guys. Hey, Danielle. Welcome in, love. But I really enjoy the fire scrying, and a lot of people, oh, is that a bug? That's a mosquito. Oh, it's still alive. I should have killed it. Damn, that was a skater. Bastard. Got away. Another one bites the dust. But anyways, a lot of people said that the fire scrying and the crystal scrying, the scrying is more mediumship. But it's never worked for me to focus on through the internet. That, I think, if I were doing an individual person and scrying, they would literally need to be in person, or maybe even touching, like through touch. But when I do the fire scrying, it's like I just get a bunch of random shit, and then I'm like, does this match for anybody? And then I feel like I'm fishing for information, if that makes any sense. I'm just not comfortable with it yet, so I need to do it more. I know, Donnie, you've been following me for a long time. Since airbrush days, I know, at least, if not Urban Cowboy. Oh, thank you, Courtney. You're hooked already? Thank you, love. I always fun. I kind of had to yell at somebody earlier. I kind of feel guilty. I didn't yell at her. But I may not have been as nice as I could have been. But some people just don't listen. They don't listen. They're too tunnel vision. I've had people that I've read. I shit you not. I know some of you guys have actually seen it. Oh, since Urban Cowboy, you've been following me probably 6 years then. Wow, you've been around a long time. Because I haven't even had that page in probably 4 years. I know that some of you have actually seen it, where I have called their name, been like, show me Betty, show me Betty, show me Betty. Okay, Betty, and then do the read. And then later on down the road, they're like, pull me some cards. I'm like, have I just pulled you? like not 10 minutes ago. Where was you? You was gone? And I'll sit there and kind of reiterate the read. And then they're like, well, pull me some cards. What do the cards say? Watch the replay. I'm not trying to be rude, but damn. This was back in the day when we had 400 or 500 live viewers too. I'm like, I can't sit here and reiterate every read just because you was too busy or too distracted. Debbie, I've actually been thinking about that. I have been thinking about that for a while. But you know what happened with the drama? And that person does classes, so I didn't want to seem like I was copying. But I've been wanting to do something like that, like explaining the cards, exactly what the card. You know how many people come in and say, what is a card read? What is that? What's an intuitive read? What's a tarot read? Some people don't even know what a tarot read is. And explaining like how I shuffle, how I do my spread, what the cards mean to me and why, as opposed to just actually reading. I thought about doing that. I know Anne-Marie said that she really enjoyed her classes, and I'm trying to get her to start doing a class again too, so she can start teaching again if she wants to. She doesn't have to, but she does like soap making, candle making, acrylic, not acrylic, sorry, resin, all kinds of fun stuff for you guys. She was herbology. Is that a word? If not, I just made it up. So she was learning herbology. It's called something else. Athena's probably going to correct me. What is it, Athena? Are you still here? Oh, there you are. You said good night. Okay, good night, Athena. Thank you for coming in. I know, Denise. It's so hard, though. Hey, honey. Welcome in, love. We're glad to have you. I'm done with the readings, Lovey. I've been live for 5 hours. Yeah, 5 hours now. 5 hours. It is herbology. Okay, awesome. I thought I was making shit up. I don't care. We put it in the Josh's dictionary, y'all. Dictionary. It's herbology. But anyways, I really wanted to join those classes. Oh, it might have been her, Donna, because she's moving it now. That might have been her. Oh my God, she sells gas. Hey, Goddess01, welcome in, love. We're glad to have you. No, I don't do lists, darling. I do random, darling. So just come in and comment away. Make sure you're subscribed and hit that bell for notifications. Click the bell again and hit for all notifications. And I do lives on this channel. We're new. This channel is, well, it's not new, but it's new. We just recently started going live again. But Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays, I go live on Facebook and do a group read for everybody. We have our private group, which is tomorrow on Facebook, which is we do individual reads, scrying, we do different things. And then on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays for sure, sometimes in between, I'll do the group read on Facebook and then come over to YouTube. And we do the individual reads on YouTube. They're all free, all free. We just pick randomly, but we're glad to have you. We're growing slowly but surely, slowly but surely. You're trying to leave? I'm sorry. I'm drawing you back in. Make sure you stay. Just kidding. That was kind of hypnotic, though. The way the light pulses. Subscribe to my channel. But no, seriously, guys, I really did. I thought about doing teaching and stuff. I just didn't want to feel like I was copying. But and not saying that I'm good enough to teach or whatever, but I just thought, some people would like to, understand. Like I do my cards differently. I do my own spread, and I don't read them in the way that I draw them. So like when I draw a 10 to 13 spread, when I do my full reads, and I pull 3 cards, then 6 cards, then 7, 8, 9, 10. And then sometimes I'll do path cards, which are 3 path cards. So that's 13. But I pull them out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Well, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, like a cross. So it makes like a diamond shape. And then I read the top cross of the diamond as the card that represents you, the main situation, and then situational cards, and then a problem, a solution, and then 3 conclusionary. So I don't know. I read them all weird. I read them backwards. It's true. That's one of the first things that popped into my head, but I just feel weird because I'm still a baby to reading cards. I've been intuitive my whole life. But as far as reading cards, I've only been doing this since I had this, my Facebook page. And so for a year, like a year and 2 months. But reading, I could read cards all day long. It doesn't drain me. People are like, how do you do it for so long? 4 or 5 hours, 6-hour lives, and you're reading back. Reading is no big deal to me. Do some reads drain me? Yes, but I can cut that energy like, no, we done, bye, bitch. Your energy is draining. You can be gone with the wind. Do what you like. No, that's the thing. I need to start doing what I like and doing what I want to do, because for the past 4.5 years, I haven't been able to do what I want. It hasn't been live with Joshua. It wasn't airbrush with Joshua. I've been doing what everybody else wanted me to do. I was just supposed to read your message. Rude. Why'd you retract it? I was just about to read your message. Are you leaving? You don't love us no more? You retracting all your messages. I'm sorry. Did I say something offensive? I was like, I literally finally focused to start reading your message and went, message retracted. I know, Tina. Donna, no, it did not. That was a cluster fudge from hell. I own the lots. Okay, it's a big long story, but long story short, I own 2 lots in town on Main Street. Yes, they did sell. I had them on contract for the lots. I was going to move the building to here and then turn the building into my recording studio, and then I was going to do reads and stuff out of it as well. I own both of the lots. Legally, I own both lots. However, the south lot that I own, I cannot sell because they screwed up the paperwork somehow. So even though I technically own it, like say I died today, if something happened and I died today, and I had a will that all my property goes to my mom or goes to Christopher or whomever, well, everything will except for that lot. That lot goes back to the original owners that had it before. It's such horseshit. And there's 4 siblings that are fighting. The lawyer, not the lawyer, it might have been the lawyer, I don't know, but the lady at the abstract office and or the lawyer called the 4 siblings and said, this dude's trying to sell his lot. Can you sign this piece of paper? We'll send it to you, sign it, pop it in. You ain't got to pay for shipping. We'll send it right back. They wouldn't do it. 2 of them would do it and 2 of them would not. Yep, that's Gruver for you. So I literally own 1 lot that I will own until the day I die, literally. I can do nothing with. I can lease the lots, but I cannot sell the lots. But Christopher just graduated and took his test, so he's going to start doing nails. And when I needed to sell it back then, that's when COVID first started, and we were required by law to close. And I got months behind in bills because I didn't have this. I wasn't monetized on Facebook yet. I wasn't monetized. I'm not monetized on YouTube. So when I needed the money, I needed it then to pay bills and get caught up. But now it's kind of like, what's the point in selling? Because in Gruver, our lots are 25 feet wide by 125 foot long. So you have to have 10 foot on the side, 10 foot on this side, 20 feet in the front, and 25 foot in the back minimum. So you can't put even a small building on even 1 lot. You have to have at least 2. And my building is barely legal to even be on the 2 lots that I own because it's only 50 foot wide. Yeah, it was a freaking nightmare. It was a freaking nightmare. So I still can't do anything with those lots, but I'm thinking about leasing. I'm probably not going to go back and do hair. I might do some hair on the side because I do love doing hair and I do kind of miss it at days. But like our numbers are shooting up to the skyrocketing right now. All this crap still hasn't gone away and it's only going to get worse because they predicted that winter was going to make everything worse. So we're just going to have to see how everything goes. Christopher might work there. I might lease it out. If ever I start making good money from Facebook or if I get monetized on YouTube, I'd like to buy another building like I have my salon in to put out here. I already have all the plumbing and everything and the drainage, the electricity is already there, everything. All I have to do is set the building down and have an actual separate recording studio. And then I could have people come in and do like private readings, in-person private readings and stuff. Because this sunroom used to be the junk room. There ain't nobody walking up in my house. I don't care. If I was dying, I would have to crawl out on the front porch because my house is nasty. My sunroom is nasty. All these other influencers which they're bigger and they can afford to pay people to come clean their shit for them. But I don't care if I had 10 billion followers. I wouldn't make a difference for me, but they like come into their videos and like show off their new fancy multi-million-dollar mansions and shit they've bought for becoming famous on YouTube or Facebook or whatever. I'm real with y'all. This place is nasty. Yep, exactly, Courtney. People bitch about me not going back to doing hair and doing hair here. But, like I told my mom, even my mom, she's like, you need to start going back and doing hair. Why don't you go do hair? You're going to lose all your clients and all the ones you haven't lost already. And I'm like, I was barely making it here. Okay. I was like, I told her I wasn't very nice. No, I was like, if you want me to do hair, you want me to make it. Okay. I ain't going to do it in Gruver, Texas, 1,200 population, 1,200. That's another thing people think I'm lying about. People don't even believe when I tell them we don't have a McDonald's. They're like, there's a McDonald's everywhere. You've got to have a McDonald's. No, bitch, we ain't got shit. We ain't got no McDonald's. We ain't got no Starbucks. You got to drive 2 hours to Amarillo. I don't think even Guyman has a Starbucks. Does Guyman have a Starbucks? No, Guyman doesn't even have a Starbucks. You got to drive 2 hours to Amarillo. If I want to go to Walmart, I got to drive 45 minutes to Guyman, Oklahoma, or 45 minutes to Borger. I don't think Perryton has a Walmart either, and that's 45 minutes east. And there ain't shit west. Yeah, there ain't nothing here. If I'm going to make it as a stylist, doing what I was doing before, I would absolutely have to move back to Dallas, or at least to Amarillo, and I loathe Amarillo. Courtney, a lot of people did that. People were bitching to my mother that I closed that have never stepped foot in my salon. I shit you not. I'm like, I was barely making it as a stylist here. I made hella good money in Dallas. I was barely covering bills doing hair here, but it's a rancher farmer town. People that my most regular client, I have a handful of regular clients that literally pre-booked. When they had their service, they booked their next. Literally a couple. And the shortest term was 8 weeks. Most people here come 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 months in between services. A lot of them will come like 2 months, get a haircut. Wait 2 more months, get a hair color. Wait 2 more months, get a haircut. Now, granted, is that money in my pocket I wouldn't have had normally? Yes, but is that covering the bills? No, not for my loans I had to get to open the place, not for the building, the rent, the utilities, or not the rent because I own the building, but the utilities and the city bills and the taxes. And that's not even including my color supplies. That's another thing. People don't realize that my color literally cost me the same dollar per dollar as it did when I was in Dallas. Now the quantity was lower, obviously, but I still ordered from RDA. It's a Redken distributor. My color that I bought in Dallas was the same cost when I moved here. And I lowered my prices a lot. Yep. Nothing to do but stick the nose in business and other people's business. I don't mind living here, Courtney. I really don't. I don't have any friends here. I don't have not one person that I could just call up on the phone and be like, hey, meet me down at the El Vaquero, or hey, let's go to Guyman and go have pizza or whatever. But I don't do anything. In Dallas, we were going and blowing 24/7. There were weekends I literally begged my roommate, can we please just stay home this weekend? She was my dance partner. We would literally, can we please just stay home this weekend? Literally 4 or 5 days a week, we were going out to the bar to dance, which I loved. But then the other days that we didn't go out to the bar, sometimes the days we did go to the bar, we're going to restaurants, we're going to patios, we're going hanging out with friends, we're going to this gathering, we're going to brunch, we're doing this, going constantly. There were days I was just like, oh, shoot me in the foot now so I can go to the hospital and just sit. And now I just stay home and sit. And I'm like, okay, I want to go do something. I want to go dancing. Y'all want to go dancing. I'd pass the hell out if I try to dance now, though. But yeah, there's not shit here to do. There's nothing to do for kids. It's a farming, ranching town. We have Allsup's. We have a 3-aisle grocery store. 3 half-aisle grocery store. Might be 4 aisles. I've only been in there like 4 times. We have, with the El Vaquero just opened like a few months ago, and it's even closed partially. And we have a cafe that closes at like 2. That's it. We'll try Chris with this. No, hell, I'll leave his ass at home. What you talking about? Leave his ass at home. Just kidding. If you can pry him away from his PlayStation, good on you. There's a couple of days, though, y'all went out, and then Chris asked me if I wanted to go, and I'm like, hey, I don't know. He's like, we're going to get up at like 3 o'clock in the morning and go taking pictures of the sun and sunrise and shit. I'm like, you have fun. I'll see you when you get back. I'm sure, hell no. Sometimes I'm up when the sun rises. That was one of the biggest rumors when I moved here, is that I was a drug dealer. Literally a drug dealer, because I stay up late. But I've always been a night owl. Now, there are days I really do want to go do something, but then there's days when I'm just like, no, I'll stay home. I don't even drink, and I actually bought some, or actually Chris brought me some butterscotch schnapps. I could become an alcoholic real quick on that stuff. It was yummy. I actually tried to get tipsy one night, not drunk, but I make a double on the rocks, and I put double. I sound like a lush. I don't even drink, y'all. I'm 30, just to be 38 years old. I've never been drunk, not once in my entire life. So keep that in mind, please. Don't judge. Don't judge too harshly. I make a double on the rocks, but I put a double shot of, I'll make a quadruple and a dash, but I put a double shot of the butterscotch rum or schnapps, and then I put a double shot of Bailey's and then a splash of milk and then drink it on ice. I was trying to get tipsy one night, and I was like, I couldn't even feel that I was drinking after I had 2 doubles. So I went and took a couple of swigs from the bottle. I still didn't even get tipsy. I mean, what do you call, not tipsy, what do you call it? Buzzed. I didn't get buzzed. I was like, shit, I can't afford to drink. Damn, with my heavy weight. Tip a bottle up and put a nipple on that bitch and just suck on it. That's what she's saying. I know several people that do that. What did you say your name was, Miss Sheffy? Or did you tell me? You may not tell me. You don't have to tell me if you have it anonymous or whatever. I know several people that are like that are night owls, but then they get up early. My grandmother was like that. Not me. My problem is, like, usually, last night was weird when I went to bed at 10 o'clock this morning, 10:30 this morning. I mean, I didn't go to bed when I fell asleep. Usually, I go to bed between 4 and 6 a.m. Like right now, it'll be probably 3 o'clock before I get off this live, 3 a.m. So between 4 and 6 is not that unusual. But I might go to bed then, and I might fall asleep within 30 minutes. It might be 3 hours. But as soon as I fall asleep, oh, Mari, hey, like Marissa, right? Or is that wrong? Am I thinking somebody else? Oh, I'm sorry. Ing. I'll just call you Ing. But I might, hey, Harmony, welcome in. I might take 30 minutes and go to sleep, which is unusual, but fantastic. And then like literally within 45-minute time period, I might be up 1 or 2 or 3 times. Like get up, sit up out of bed, but like my eyes are open. I'm like, oh, fuck. And then go back to sleep and then wake up and go back to sleep and wake up and go back to sleep. And I hate that. I hate that. You subscribed and liked. Did you hit the bell? Thank you for the thumbs up, Harmony. Oh, we're just chit-chatting right now. Is Kay cheating? Trust your gut, Harmony Love. Okay. I'm not reading you because we're done with the cards right now. I'll be back on Tuesday on YouTube on Tuesday. Okay. Relationships, I've said this a billion times, but relationships are 100-100, not 50-50. Okay. So if you have suspicions, that's probably a gut feeling or telling you that something's going awry. But you also don't want to get too caught up in your own emotion or your own, not insecurities, but kind of insecurities, and make that thing actually happen. Okay. Because a lot of times if we put up a block or if we have like a suspicion and we don't trust, firstly, if you don't trust, what do you have? You don't have a relationship. Okay. You have suspicion. But if you put up a wall, like if you are a little suspicious and like, oh, their phone, dang, who the hell are you talking to? You know, and always kind of wondering those sort of things, then you put off that type of vibe where you're putting that distrust vibe off. So you're kind of putting a wall between the two of you. And then that makes them kind of separate from you. And then you get more self-conscious because you've put the block up and pushed them away a little bit. Instead of completely opening up that line of communication and becoming more open, we tend to be more closed off. So if you have suspicions, you might want to come out and straight up ask. I know that's easier said than done, but think before you react. Think about it before you react, because you don't want to come out and be like, look, bitch, you cheating. Because then now that's putting off a defensive type vibe, which might make them pull back and even more and be like, well, that's what I feel about you. So you just want to be really careful about the way you look at it. But darling, I want you to really go with your gut. Because, like, I do intuitive based reads. Okay. Well, even if I do pull cards, I could pull your cards and give you a yes or no answer. Yes, Kay is cheating. Yes, Kay is not, from the cards. But at the end of the day, darling, these are truly just printed ink on paper. You know, it's all about trusting my gut and my intuition. But as far as are they cheating on you or not, I don't want to say, because at the end of the day, I'm just a dude on not Facebook, but on the internet. So if I said yes, he is, or yes, they are. Sorry, I don't use pronouns usually. If I said yes, they are, then you're going to completely shut down. What if they weren't? Well, I just ruined a relationship. I don't want that on my shoulders. But what if I said no, they're not, and they were, and then you invest more of yourself in. So what I try to teach is for you guys to really trust yourself, build your confidence up to a level and build your trust within yourself to be able to look for those signs and see those types of signs. Does that make sense, darling? I know that's kind of a bullshit, whatever, because it's not really a read and I didn't read your cards, but you know, I can't really tell you. I'm not a fortune teller. Do I have prophetic reads or reads that come to fruition or things that haven't happened yet? Abso-freaking-lutely. Do I have mediumship type reads? Abso-freaking-lutely. Does it happen Every read? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. But I hope you stick around. We're glad to have you. Welcome in. I hope you come back to our next live. I will be live. Like I said, I go live in the private group tomorrow on Facebook. It is private. I've been thinking about going live on Monday, but Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday that's 4 days in a row. And then Thursday, Saturday again. That's kind of rough when I'm doing 4 to 6 hour lives. Like this one's 5. Oh shit, 5 hours and 15 minutes. Oh, mama, you're knocking my shit over. Oh, stop, let go of my arm. Let go. Let go, please. No, you clingy. You clingy AF. Bam. Oh, we got another scammer. You bastard. We missed Alawaka Nakalaka Fifi. I'm not making fun. That's what the name is. Alawakan Ifamimi. Ifamamime. Yeah. Don't trust the scammers, y'all. You actually have to lot. I feel better. I don't think you love. You're very welcome, darling. Like I said, I usually do the individual reads. Bastard. Block. Ban. And oh, that's a smart bastard. He's commenting on a first-time viewer's comments. Ooh, you dirty bitch. Speaking of dirty bitch, for those of you who are new, I am not child appropriate. And I'm not all love and light. All right, mama, you want to come up? You can come up, but here, sit right here. You can come up, but you got to stay in my lap. Stay off the table. Oh, you squished my nuts. Why are you doing this? You can't just sit in my lap for a minute? No, don't lick my face. I got makeup on. It might be poisonous. You already got the gases. I don't want to make you sick. I love her. I love her. There's a baby. There's a baby. Oh my goodness, there's a baby. What are you asking? Stop, mama. You're hurting me with your fucking talons. Damn. No, don't lick my face. I tried to cut her nails, and she cried. I wasn't even cutting them yet. I was holding her hand, and I was just touching her nail. She and yiped when I touched her nail. I was like, you fake ass bitch. Your little fake ass. Kisses. Yeah. I usually let them kiss me. I know that's gross to some people, but I don't care. I know where my dogs have been. I don't care if they just ate a pile of shit or just dug in the cat box. I don't care. It is what it is. I work with horses. And I don't work cattle, but I used to work cattle and horses, and I've got horse shit, cow shit, bugs, guts, dirt. They don't bother me. But since I have makeup on, I don't want them to touch or to lick my face. How far am I from Houston? Girl, I'm as far up in Texas as you can go, and Houston's as far down as you can go, like 1,000 miles. How far is Houston, Texas? One moment, please. I'm thinking. My internet is shit. Bringing y'all to the kitchen so I can watch and listen. Oh, is that what you're talking about? Awesome. Yeah, I kiss all my pets. Why is my internet shut? Eh. Turn my Wi-Fi off. See, Siri wouldn't even work. How far is Houston, Texas? Says, one moment, please. One moment, please. One moment, please.
It looks like Houston is about 653 miles away by car.
So basically 700 miles, yeah. It's probably 1,600 from you, Anne-Marie. Yeah, it's a lifetime away. People don't realize how big Texas, or sometimes people don't realize how big Texas is. I have viewers that'll pop in that are literally from Texas, and they're like, oh, I just moved to Texas. We're like neighbors. And I'll ask where they're from, and then I'm like, girl, you like 677 miles away? Shit, you might as well be in 2 other states away. I can get to 7 states before I can get to your house. But anyways, my dogs don't have balls. Thank you, Kayla. Actually, Sebastian's got little balls. He does. I squish them all the time when I sit him on my leg. That's why he goes like this and tries to readjust. I've been saying I'm leaving for over an hour. And I still ain't left yet. Sebastian's got little nuts. But when I got Sebastian, I don't like to alter my animals. I didn't alter my cats either. Well, the male is neutered. Hail to the now. I don't need no damn male dominant spraying on all my shit. Hail to now. Let's go outside. But I don't like altering my animals. I didn't know until it was already like Sasha's too old. I mean, she's not too old to get spayed, but it would probably stress her out. She's like 7 years old, 7. Yeah, she's like 7 years old. So, I mean, it's kind of pointless now, but I didn't know that cats can get like ovarian cancer and other like feminine problems, and they from not being spayed. I had no idea. But I don't like altering my animals until I see a problem. Sebastian's little. I like big dogs. I don't have females. I have all males. She's my first girl. My first girl in years. So I don't have to worry about breeding. However, Sebastian, I think, I love him dearly. We don't judge, but we think he's queer. We think he's a little gay. I caught him getting gang banged by the neighborhood dogs when he got out one time. Literally, she's right under me and she's still farting. He was getting gang banged by the neighborhood dogs. He's a little whore. But anyways, I wasn't going to alter Asher either, but Asher is a Malinois and he already had some social anxiety issues. And with me taking him to the salon and training him as a service dog to go into public with me, the second he showed any type of aggressive behavior, I was like, oh, okay, next week we got nuts is chapped. But Sebastian, when I got him, I don't really like altering my animals anyway. And literally he was like a little fluff ball, not even old enough to know what a damn pickle is. And he walked in the door and hiked his leg. So he was already marking before I could even get him neutered. So once they start, it's done too late. And I'm not getting rid of my dogs. I'm not one of those type of people that's like, oh, they're not meeting my standards, so let's boot them out the door. So I readjusted my house to suit my animals. Like we had carpet throughout this entire house, and it looks like shit now because I can't afford to redo the put hardwood floor, or not even hardwood, but like laminate flooring down. But I pulled all the carpet in my house because of my cats and my dog, Sebastian, the little shit, the little one, hiking his leg on everything. He'll even hike now and not even pee. He'll just hike just to do the action to mark his territory. So it's already too late to chop his little nuts too, because he can't reach her. That would be a weird ass effing dog. Get this big ass bitch over here with his little ass wiener over here. No, mama, yuck, you're knocking shit off. You scared me. I mean, surprised me. What? I love you, but no, don't lick my face. No, I got makeup on, mommy. I got makeup on. I'm gonna eat your eyebrows. Oh, this is hers is stingy. Quit. No, stop. Okay. I have to hold her little hand. Oh, look at you. No, don't lick my face. She doesn't understand why she can't lick my face. Hey, Cindy, welcome in, love. Hold her little hands. Hold her little hands. No, don't lick my face. How old are they? Which ones? All different ages. Ew. Don't you bite. Don't bite. Don't bite. No teefies. You can kisses, but no teefies. All right. She is, I think, 1.5 years. Asher is 4. Sebastian is like 6. And no, don't let me. No, don't you hit me in the face, or I will spank. Asher's like 4. Sebastian's like 5 or 6. Sasha is like, quit! Don't hit him. No, you don't hit. You just aggravate him. Sasha, my cat, is 6. I've been here for 8 years, so she's probably 6.5. And then Oscar is probably 2 years old. And then my horse is, oh shit, he's like 12. Ah, Rude is like, my horse is 12. Shit, I came in my own damn. You ask me how the 7 animals are? Shit. Asking me these questions, rude. Just kidding. My goat, I have a pygmy hybrid. She's a pygmy miniature, so she's smaller than a Bubba. Stop! Damn, you're rude. She's smaller than a pygmy. No. She's smaller than a miniature, but bigger than a pygmy. And I've been here for 8 years, so she's 9. I got a farm, and I live in the city. Don't you bite me, Mama! I will spank. I can talk to you. I will spank him. I love him. Asher's my good boy, but he's a service dog. This one here that's being good, not like all over that thing place. That's about to rip my arm out of socket for stop petting him. He's a service dog. And then I think it's it. Is that all I have? I'll see if I'll get Asher. Hold on. Stop. Bubba, stop. Come over here. Go around, please. Asher, go around. Go around. Over here. No, sir. Over this way. Come over here. Sit. Mind me, please. Sit. I'm trying to be quiet so I didn't distract her. Stay. I think Christopher's up. Sasha, are you awake? Chris? Okay, I can't leave her out there for too long because she has severe separation anxiety. I'll see if Asher will do it. He's probably not going to do it since I'm live. Ow. And then he'll pull my hands away. Thank you, Bubba. Oh, thank you. I'm okay. I'm okay. I was trying to keep him from licking my face with my hands. No, don't lick my face. Thank you. Jen, I'm okay. I'm okay. Thank you. And then which some of you saw earlier, he'll pick up, drop. I got dog hair stuck to my chapstick. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, I dropped it again. Hey, Aisha, welcome in. Uh-oh. Can I get it? Uh-oh. That ain't what I dropped. Where are you getting over there? Where's it at? Oh, I lost it. I threw it and I don't know where it went. Let me see. I got something else I can throw? Oh, that was weird AF. That rattle is gone. What the fuck? Oh, there it is. Uh-oh. That was it. I'm sorry. It was it, Bubba. Go get it. Uh-oh. Hand it to me, please. Bring it here. Now put it up here. No, I don't want it. Put it up here. No, up here. Uh-oh. Pick it up. Oh, now he's stretching. Put it up here, please. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, up here. Up here. I'm not going to do it. He's putting it in my lap. Oh, you can see it. Ow. Ow. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Up here. Put it on the desk. Desk. Up here. No, not in my lap. Up here. Uh-oh. There you go. Uh-oh. 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 No. Uh-oh. Right here. Uh-oh. No, don't touch that. No. Uh-oh. Usually he'll put it up on the desk. Uh-oh. He's like, I ain't picking that shit up again. Good boy. Put it up here. He's going to go put it in my lap on the other side. Oh, thank you. That's good enough. Thank you, Bubby. But anyways, he'll do that. And then I'll put stuff in the trash. Like the trash at my salon will, can you see this? Probably not. My trash at the salon, I don't really have anything. My trash at the salon has a lid, and he can push the button, or not push the button, I'm sorry. Pushes the side of it, and it'll close the lid. Oops. Uh-oh. Put it in the trash, please. Put it in the trash. Trash. Thank you. Oh, good boy. See, he did that. Good boy in the trash. Thank you. I don't have nothing to give you either. I don't have no treats or nothing. I don't have no treats or nothing. No. Close it. Close. Good boy. See, he pushes it and closes it. No, leave stuff alone. Thank you. Okay, go lay down. She's getting into shit. I can hear her. I know he's going to hit me with the rattle. He's like, would you quit dropping that son bitch? No, like when I'm at the salon, I've dropped combs and stuff, and he'll bring them to me to hand me the comb, but I don't use dropped combs. So I would, point to my station, say up, and he'll pick it up and put it on the station. So that way I don't have to touch a comb that has dog slobber and then go back and touch my client's hair. Mommy, what are you doing? Come on, please. I don't trust you. You're being awful quiet. What are you doing, please? You little bitch. Come on. Oh, that's fine. No, Asher, stay. 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 Come on. She ain't gonna get you. Come on. Sasha, leave her alone. Yes. Come here, Sage. I told y'all my cat is a bitch. Y'all think I'm joking. My cat was sitting in the middle of the hallway and wouldn't let Sage walk past her. All right, guys, but that is it. I have officially gone live for 5 hours. 3. Yeah, 5.5 hours. So I'm going to go get me something to eat. And I'm going to try to go lay down. It's only 3 a.m. So I'm going to try to get some sleep. We'll see how it goes. But thank you guys for coming in. Make sure you subscribe before you leave if you haven't already. Give us a thumbs up if you haven't already. Hit that bell for notifications if you haven't already. If you want to, give us a thumbs down if you don't like what you see. But either way, it's still a reaction. So thank you guys for that. I love you guys. I will see you guys that are in our private group on Facebook tomorrow. Same time, same place. We'll see you in the paid group. Links in the description below if you want to join the private group to catch the live tomorrow. But thank you guys for coming in. I love you all so very much. Thank you for everything you do for me. Stay safe and stay beautiful. I love you all. Good night, guys.